already got the stream up and he's just listening in. There he is.
Yes, I am. I was not just listening in. I was not
Mm-hmm.
snooping on you guys.
Uh-huh.
All right.
In your own channel, how dare you?
Right?
Good. I'm once again kind of flying blind here. I didn't have time to set up my other computer, but if somebody could just check the stream, make sure we're up there. We're going. What's up?
I'll check YouTube. Somebody wants to check
Yeah.
Twitch because I don't have Twitch logged in.
I think that I mean we should be good, but
Oh.
that'll be nice. Just some reassurance.
Yeah, YouTube is good.
Nice. Hello YouTube, and Twitch should be good too. All right.
Yep, you're good.
Nice. Fantastic. All right. Everybody doing good?
Yep.
You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Just cold.
It is. It's getting there. That time of the year where it's dark and gloomy and depressing. I'm
And
a
50
summer
degrees
baby.
outside. Ugh.
I know.
Is it? Is it the 9th right now, Brent, on the map? I want to start taking the date for the actual in-game days.
Yes, it is currently the 9th.
Yeah.
Missed
I
out.
remember, whenever we change a day, I note it in my notes.
I'm gonna start copying that because that sounds smart.
The busiest week ever for these heroes. Yeah, you guys have done a lot in a few short days. But you're about to go ahead, assuming you guys survive making it home. It's about to get some downtime, some reprieve, some relaxation. Let me just open.
Much deserved R&R.
Yes,
So
yes.
excited.
All right.
We gotta get home first, though, right?
That is true. That is true. You guys gotta make it back.
Carl, rev up those ones, buddy.
Don't put it
know.
out there.
And yeah, rev up the ones. That'd be nice, because I already have the things prepped. Well, one of the things prepped. The other one we're gonna go by the seat of our pants, because I rolled it up and I was like, damn, I did not prep that one, but it's a good one, I think. So we're gonna roll with it. I may have to build a map in like 2 seconds, but all right. I got everything open here. Let me open up some our NPCs we still got rolling around. We got.
Well, you're down one.
True, right? Womp womp. We got Yanis here. Pretty sure some conversations are going to need to be had. Yanis. There we go. And we got Martha and Martin, which are commoners. So. Or are they? Secretly liches, brother and sister, hanging out.
All right.
Well, they're just a couple of vampire spawn hoping to free their master from our inn.
Yes. All right, we got commoner and Venus does have a stat block here. Venus the pug.
Venus, good boy.
Yes. Open up that. All right, we rocking. We rocking and rolling. Hey, Kaylee, how was the family?
Hello. It was great. It was really nice to see them.
Good.
We got a bunch of more construction done because that seems to be what we do when they visit. And then we built a little stool for the cats to lay on.
Yeah, no one cleans up better or faster when that person has family dropping in.
Yup.
Or anybody coming. It's like, oh, time to get all this stuff done.
Yup.
Today was a busy day for me. It's been a busy week. I have a big project at work. 2 of them I'm working on. So, in the evening time, I try to dedicate a little bit of time, to doing some D&D stuff, but I didn't have a chance to do that today, this week. And today, I took a good old Carter out to his friend John's 9th birthday party at Andretti's. So, that was fun. See him go-kart around and do laser tag and all of that good stuff, hang out with the parents. all of that good stuff. So
Cool.
yeah,
That's so fun.
it's tiring though. But I like going
Mhm.
to other parents' birthday parties because then they give me ideas. It's like, okay, like how much does this cost? Oh,
Right.
we can come here too. Hey Carter, did you like this place? Would you want to go here for your birthday? Yeah,
I
okay,
did.
good.
We did the same thing for Eugene. He had a friend's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, and the dude had a blast. Because, I mean, it's just like, we all know Chuck E. Cheese. And I swore he was going to be like, I want to do that for my birthday.
Best
No,
part?
he
They-
just wanted to go to catch air. So I was like, all right, so I had to host the food and the family at the house.
Mhm.
And then we go to catch air. I was like, darn it, kid.
Did you go to the Catch Air in Johns Creek? that work?
No, it's the one in Tequila.
Okay.
It's the really nice one. Yeah.
Those are
Don't
pretty
stay out of
nice.
Stay out of the Snellville one. That one's gross.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that are not that great, but
Yeah.
I like the one in Johns Creek. That one was nice.
Yeah. Well, that's the first one. That came
Yeah.
out.
Oh, really?
'Cause my sister-in-law is best friends with the owner of
Oh.
Catch Air. Yeah. So.
But they do
Yeah.
need to. I do remember. Was it Carter's 4th birthday? You show up to Catch Air. You're like, okay, we have a party, but from what I recall, we had to get we like got food packaged. No, we had to like get pizza delivered to the place because they didn't.
That's changed. They have it. They still get it delivered in, but it's included in their pricing. So like they'll take care of it for you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I went, it wasn't like it wasn't included, and they were like, we have the number, we can go ahead and get the people to show up here with the pizza and stuff. It was like, oh man, okay, but
No, it's
that's
changed
so
now.
fun.
When you book it online, you can select the pizza and they'll have it ready for you on time and all that now.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Catch Air, you want to do any advertising? Hit me up. Be a sponsor.
Can let them know.
Sponsored Drakkenheim, sponsored by Catch Air. But anyway.
I don't know how many kids are listening to this podcast, but it might be a little over their age.
I do have the the flag for
I know.
not no kids, no kids.
Would be
Yeah.
surprised. I have a 5th grader in my class who watches Chainsaw Man.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm doing the math.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
What?
11? 11? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right.
11.
Ah,
Mhm.
that's a little early. All right.
So you never know who could be watching this stream. Clearly, this is not that bad.
Hi, kids.
Hi, kids. Hi, future Carter. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I'm glad you're here reminiscing over my nerdy hobbies, and I hope you too one day decide to be a dungeon master.
Aww. You need to clip that. That's
cute.
cool.
Well,
I have all of my dad's D&D stuff, so he was my first DM, so there's a chance, Brett. You have a chance, man.
true. We'll see though. He's been curious. Like, he'd be like, "What is these books?" And I showed him, like, he thought the Beholder was pretty cool, and some of the elements. But right now he's kind of like, well, Roblox is still better. So.
I mean, Roblox is better, obviously.
Of course, and Roblox can be pretty dangerous for kids too. I don't-
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget. I think I told you, Kareen, or some of you guys this before, but one day, I was just, it was just a normal weekend, and I went into Carter's room, and I was like, "What are you doing?" Just checking on him, and he's playing Roblox, and so I'm watching him play this game, and I'm like, what I see is like a bunch of other characters in a subway, and there's like a vending machine. And they're going to the vending machine, and then there's a bunch of characters jumping around, and then some characters fall into the tracks of the subway, and then the train comes and hits the characters. And I'm like, what is this? And Carter goes, oh, well, whoever gets if you don't get pushed in front of the train, you get some points, and you're able to go to the vending machine and do something. I was like, so the whole game is just pushing other people in front of a train? He was like, yeah. I was like, nah, no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that one. It was so weird. It was like, who came up with that? I don't know. But yeah, and I've heard of some stories from other parents of some other crazy games out there and stuff. So watch Roblox, stripper games and stuff like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
On Roblox?
Yeah.
Roblox does not have as much oversight as some people might think.
Yeah. Yeah. There's also some weird fascism recruiting drives on there.
I know there's a ton of horror stuff on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some good kid horror games like Doors and stuff where you're running through a mansion and you have to like open doors and you have like there's like a monster, like a silly monster chasing you and stuff. But then there's some I only can imagine.
That's kind of all right because some of that is a bit like the horror stuff is a bit creative. It's some of the other stuff. It's like YouTube Kids. There's stuff on there. It's like okay, this needs oversight because some of this just should not be here based on the audience.
Oh yeah, we could talk about that for like hours. Those procedurally generated videos of just like Mickey Mouse saying demonic stuff. Like,
literally
go hanging yourself. Like things like that.
Mickey.
Yeah, literally an entirely separate. It's literally like hours. Yeah, so much.
But all right, we're already about 30 minutes behind. Anybody else want to talk about anything interesting, cool, or are we ready to trek back into Drakkenheim here and see what's up?
The latter.
All right.
Ready.
Let's do it then. Let's do it. So, who wants to go ahead and fish for some inspiration with a recap of the most important points?
I'll do it. It should be a fairly easy one.
Yes.
Go for it.
Yeah. So we're on the boat, and let's see. Alice decides she wants to loot everything and talk to Venus, the dog. And Venus does sniffing and talking and drinking and eating, and that's about it. Then we have Tinu, Louie, Bati, and I think Kalina was up there too. We were all helping on the top side get the ship in line going down the river bend to find a place to park it down on the outskirts of the city. Torn worked with the engine people to get the engine turned back on to help with that part of it. And we got the boat safely docked on land-ish.
This is true. Those are the most important things that happen. There's one thing left out. You guys chase down Orion, trying to swim away from you guys in the water. Thinking about that whole incident later, I was like, man, I only can imagine swimming in armor.
It's leather.
Yeah.
But still, though,
I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to say it at the time because there were other of us in the water. So it's like.
I mean, it's a fantasy game, nobody's trying to be super realistic here, but still, it was like, oof. But anyway, and he was shot in the back by Loey, and
You're welcome.
yes, and one of the minotaurs that was riding on these joels did pick up his dead body. He looked dead, I'm not playing it as did he really die? I mean, it looked like you landed a shot, like it could have went through his heart. It looks like he's dead. But they did take his body though, and rode off across the toxic waters of the Dran. That's the only real missing part. And and you guys were exploring the boat, found a bunch of loot, which I put in set channel, the weights of that stuff, and some rulings about how we're going to do this bag of holding. And Tinu was able to dock the boat on the edge of the river, the opposite side in which you guys came. And that's where we left off. So let's go ahead and cue up some grimy music here and get to it. Let's see. Blink.
Was that accurate enough, Brent?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Inspiration goes to you.
Just making sure.
All right. So we're on the boat. I want everybody to just ignore the whole right side. Actually, I can make it so you don't gotta ignore it. You just can't see it. Let me just draw a wall here on the lighting area. And let's do that. Boom. And boom. There we go. All right. And so, oh, okay, that's why I can see it, because let's move our guy over here. And let's grab all these dudes, put them on the GM layer. This guy on the GM layer. Yeah. Where? There we go. Who is left? Ah, Satoru, all the way in the corner here. How about you go away? Now let's get this guy out of here. There we go. Alright. Now it can be kind of focused. Alright. So, I guess imagine this. Yeah, the boat comes to, a jolting stop, on a rocky, beachy kind of shore here of the Drakkenheim River. There is low-lying clouds of condensation on these kind of toxic waters. It's pretty quiet out here. The time currently is 4 p.m. Those of you, most people are on the top deck of the ship after you were kind of thrown about and whatnot and gathered your senses and then went and collected stuff. But those of you who are on the top, you're looking outside. You know, the sun is still up. It's pretty clear out. You can see. Actually, I would say that it's clear, but there's always this persistent kind of veil of haze generally in this area. It's not thick, but it's always there, just kind of dimming sunlight coming down just a bit. So we'll say it's almost like a slight overcast. It's cool out. You can smell the waters. At the front of the ship, we're going to go ahead and say that the front area is what's kind of docked up on this rocky beach. And then you see that there is a steep upward bank to a line of what looks to be forest and trees. If you look the opposite way across the Drakkenheim River, you see clouds of this condensation hanging above the river, but also you don't see the opposite bank where you're at. You see what looks like a cloud of haze that goes down the length of the Drakkenheim on the opposite bank, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? The side you're on, clear. The other side of the river, if you look that 400 feet or so across, it looks like just a thick haze.
Does it keep going as far as the eye can see?
You look down and it looks, yeah. I would say it goes about as far as the eye can see, but you wouldn't suspect it obviously lines the entire length of the Drakkenheim. But yeah, far as the eye can see, it looks pretty dense on that side. And this is where we kind of hop back into the action. Yeah, you guys went downstairs into the cargo hold area, cracked open some of the crates, found this kind of glass-like ore with these veins of crystals inside of it that's obviously like a delirium ore of some sort. The smell of it is disgusting, toxic, potent. You guys been handling it with gloves thus far. The rest of the ship is kind of a general mess. And is there anything else I want to say here at this moment? I think that's about it. So, what are we doing? You guys have explored some areas of this ship. If you guys want to go back to an area and investigate, I will go ahead and read the description again. If you guys have other ideas, let me know.
I do know that one area that I think Torin did kind of look at before and notice some things and want to check now that things have quieted down is the actual captain's room. So,
That's where Alice would be going too. So.
Yeah.
Got it. You guys look at each other, then look at the captain's quarters and nod and head in that direction. Kind of wipe your nose against this strange smell coming from this river. The waters aren't like torrential, they're not chaotic, but there is some waves and stuff here that you can hear crashing against the boat. Alright, we'll get to you and Torin and Alice as you guys go into the captain's quarters and begin looking around after you guys bashed open the chest or unlocked them and grabbed the items. I just want to know everybody's position and what they're doing at the moment. Tinu.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Real quick.
Mm-hmm.
We would also like your position, Brent, because we'd love to see. I think we need your cam.
Sorry. I did forget that. Here we go.
We need to know your position as much as you know ours, GM.
We need
Gotta be able to read the poker face.
Yeah, I like to read Brent's face.
And bam. There we go.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
But Tino, you're up. You see Alice and Torin come in. You guys are still full of adrenaline, just everything that happened. The dead minotaur is lying around, chasing Orion down. What are you doing, Tino?
What is my... Well, nah, I don't think she would go check on her sister first. I don't know if I would follow sister, because I was talking to Martin and Martha about Anar last time. So I think I would be with them wherever they are.
Got it.
I would be there.
They are downstairs near the engine room and the first level of this 3-story ship. And we'll say Kalina's over here too. And Kalina, you were there for your character was there for all this action. All those of you who got into the Drowned Water, you're still sopping wet. This stuff stinks that it's that's on you. But what are you doing, Kalina?
I'm gonna pretty much stay with Tinu because I'm gonna want to talk to them a bit more as well.
Got it. I'm gonna say they're out of the engine room here at the moment. And you guys can hear the engine rumbling in the background. You could smell the coal. Let's go ahead and get Ron into position. What are you doing?
Well, did the party agree that we'll take a short rest before we actually get on our way?
I am 110% down for that.
I thought we did that.
You guys, did ask me whether you can get a short rest, and I did say yes. So if you haven't taken a short rest, you can go ahead and do that. Let me check something real quick. Alice, did you roll hit dice for a short rest?
I didn't take one because I didn't need one. None of my stuff comes back on a short rest, so.
Got it. All right. If you're gonna take a short rest and roll hit dice, let me know.
Ron will, yes.
I was in short rest. She was opening boxes with Venus while everyone else was short resting because she didn't need to short rest.
I think Torin also didn't have anything that comes back on a short rest either, so he didn't take one either.
All right, Tinu, you feel kind of sick to your stomach. Just being wired of the events is keeping you going. But, despite kind of like trying to focus and recuperate, standing down here with Kalina, you feel a bit woozy. At this point, you only get back half of the hit dice you expend. Half, so 9 instead of 18.
No.
The rest of you are good.
Okay.
All right, Ron. You're up here. I remember last time you guys closed up the sail, and you used the sail to obviously get to shore. I'm gonna say that it's closed up. The engine is still rumbling. The paddle wheel in the back has stopped. What are you doing, Ron, besides resting?
That's fine. For the most part, I just want to do a general exploration of the ship, see if anything stands out, or I want to say looks ominous. I mean, it's a ship in Drakkenheim, so I know it's vague. Anywhere other people aren't checking.
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me where. You have 3 stories, and everybody I'm gonna say is kind of in their current positions. But yeah, what you're looking around at?
That's fine. There's some stuff over here by the smokestack, right?
Yes.
So down there, I'll be kind of looking through the stuff down here.
Got it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and come over to Kolabadi here. You see, is Satoru out?
Yeah, because I had them accompanying Alice when she was below.
Got it. I'm gonna say when Alice came upstairs and went into the captain's quarters, Satoru returned to you. But you know Satoru like kind of croaks a bit as he keeps a beady eye on Salty Feathers, who's way up sitting at on the crow's nest, just looking down at you guys. What are you doing?
Well, after my rest, I think, based on some of the stuff we've seen, I'd probably want to check this little cargo area here.
Got it. You head downstairs as you see people begin to fan out and explore, and I'm going to move you and Satoru over into this area. And then finally, Loey. I'm going to say Yanis is up here with you at this point. What are you doing?
No, I don't want to wreck on anything, but did the rat stay with us? Is he still here? Or did he
yeah. He's still here, but he did... At this point, no. He's chilling on the top deck, I'm going to say. Where is that token?
I think he's next to Torn.
Next to Torn? Oh, there he is, yes. I'm going to say he's up here. You see he's looking around. He was watching you guys collect all of this gold and stuff out of these chests with very interested eyes. But yeah, he's just meandering around the top of the boat at the moment.
If this is the period in which we're taking a short rest, I'd be going over and walking over to Rado to talk to him.
He looks up at you and flinches just a little bit, but you see just wiggles his nose expectantly. I'm going to start with you. What are you saying to him?
Right, friend. You're welcome for the chains and all that. You're not a slave or whatever the heck the pirates were doing to me. I got my uncle free. He jabs his thumb over his shoulder at Yanis. So, figuring you're much the same. You're not under arrest or any crap like that nonsense. Why'd they even take you anyways?
Yanis actually pipes up. The smelly thing apparently knows its way around the city.
Really?
The shinies, as he likes to call it, raising up his 3 fingers, doing air quotes. Our rat friend here goes, you see he chitters and nods. Rats goes through city. Quietly. See everything, go everywhere.
You know the river that we're on, right? Do you know its name? Just humor me if you don't. The big water thing that the boat was on before we crashed into the beach.
You see that it kind of blanks on him, the name of the river.
Okay. Out of curiosity, between you and me.
We see river many times, though.
Okay, but you know what a river is. Good.
He nods enthusiastically.
Do you know a way around the river to the north side of the city without going over the bridges?
You see he thinks a bit. And let me look at something here. He goes, one bridge, kind of broken, but still can jump across. No other way unless go all the way around. And he draws like a big circle in the air with his claw. Sewers! Deep, deep, deep sewers.
What do you mean? I thought the sewers went out into the river.
You see he nods, he goes, through gate. Further up. And you see he points in the city, kind of gesturing northward.
Mm-hmm.
Go up, then go down, and come down to river. Deep, deep, deep down. Sewers. It goes under.
Under the river?
You see he nods enthusiastically.
In the riverbed?
You see he nods enthusiastically. Inside walls. Hard to get inside walls. Use gate. Climb walls. You see he shakes his head. No.
Why not?
Stony monsters. Tear rats to pieces. Tear you to pieces.
Everywhere?
Everywhere. You see he nods.
How big are the jumps on this bridge?
You see he looks around, and he kind of indicates that, like, length from here. You see he starts here, and then he runs across, and he like does a small jump here, big jump.
35 feet? Is that how far he jumped?
He did. He
jumped the entire width of
If
the
you
boat?
asked him if he jumped it, he goes, "Me no jump, no."
How do you get to the other side of the river then? The water?
Swim. Some places. Go way, way, way up. You see he points north of the city, and he goes through gate, down into middle of city, then under sewers. And then you see his eyes light up, and like he seems to remember something. Dead man. Dead man on boat. Comes through, I'll give shiny. Goes across river.
Dead man? You mean a ferry? Ferryman?
You see he nods.
What you mean by dead?
He smell dead. Smell rotten. Look dead.
North side of the city, near the river.
Dead man. Sometimes here, sometimes up there. I don't know. But I see dead man down here.
He comes to the docks where Korgoth docked.
He thinks about that. No. Nobody around. No pirates. No hornies.
One last thing. You're talking to us about your Rat King, I think?
Yes, you see he nods.
You saw how big the minotaurs are, right? Korgoth? The horned pirates?
Big hornies, yes.
Compared to them, how big's your Rat King?
He thinks about that, and let's see. He goes, not big as hornies, but big rat. Bigger than all rats. Big. You see, he looks around and he points to Torin in the captain's quarters.
I like lean over and look through the door. Bigger than him.
Same. Then he goes, little bigger. Shiny
Anything-
teeth.
Shiny teeth, you say? What kind of shiny? Delirium shiny?
Crystal shiny.
Interesting. Torin, how tall are you? Just for context. Oh, did Kevin step away? Okay, never mind.
You get a sense that mechanically, probably a medium creature, but
But rat is small, right?
yeah, he's a small creature, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's pretty big. Anything else interesting about your king? Wield any fancy weapons like this? And Loey proffers Talon Shredder from Korgoth.
He thinks, and he shakes his head and goes, crystal teeth, sharp. Bite off hand. And you see he looks at your hand and points at it.
Bite off rat folk's hand with that. Ratkin's hand.
He nods. All rats.
Oh.
No, Rat King.
What? Is he like you? Black fur? Brown? I've only seen the two. I'm sure there's more kinds.
Yes. Big, strong. Nose, speak to Rat God.
He's to our rat god, he said.
That's why he
Interesting.
king.
Okay. Well, if you're gonna be coming with us, we'll be a bit. We gotta get the boats out, alright?
You see he looks a bit hesitant at that, and he goes, rats, go home.
You going alone? Sure, that's wise.
Me quiet, small, sneaky.
Figured you might be. Well, good luck to you then.
Let me
Oh, wait.
Uh-huh.
Did he tell us where his Rat King is? He did, right? Last time?
No, but he's about to go ahead and tell you something to that effect.
Yeah.
Let me, let's see here. Let's see here. Walls. Rat King. Past Green Cape, Green Cloaks, at gate, past there.
How far? How long? A while? A little bit?
At this point, you're testing his, like, knowledge without, like, any maps or anything, and you're not sure, like, this rat would probably even know how to really read a map.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm not showing him one.
Yeah, you see he thinks hard. Sign! Shepherd's Way. Shepherd's Way. Road Shepherd's Way.
In the city, right?
You see he nods, and he points back north again.
Past the gate. Down Shepherd's Way.
Before gate. From here to there, before gate, Green Cloaks, Shepherd's Way. Big sign.
Near the sign.
Yeah, you see that he seems to indicate like that's the best he's got. Yeah. Near the
Around
sign.
it. Okay. You kill any of those green cloaks? Fight with them?
You see, he
I ain't a green cloak, lad. Neither
yeah,
is
he
my
looks
uncle.
at you cautiously. We ask that he goes, "Rat's hungry," and he shrugs.
You eat them?
He just stares at you.
I don't care, lad. I'm imagining the minotaurs probably were thinking of eating you. Things eat things in the world. Makes sense.
Rat's hungry. Eat warm fleshies. Rat King goes first.
Hunt the green cloaked ones then, eh? He pay for it?
He shakes his head. Rat King gets shinies from Rat God.
Ah, but if we brought you, green cloaked people, would you pay for it?
Talk with Rat King. He shrugs. You can sense he's not sure.
Alright. Plenty enough. Thanks, lad. Come on, Uncle, we gotta talk.
You see, Yanis just doesn't seem to be too impressed with this rat. But he walks off with you.
And I'll go down to the kitchen with him.
You guys go back down to the kitchen, and I'll move you guys there. And as you're going back down, he says to you, "You ever sleep next to a rat before?"
No, he smells terrible. It's probably... If he's killing green cloaks, I'm wondering if the green cloaks would pay us to kill them. And he says that very quietly.
You see, Yanis goes, "I seen some of them green cloaks from the boat here and there, but I never talked to any of them." Louie. How long has it been?
What? Since all that nonsense happened with you and my dad?
Yeah, well, what's today?
The 9th. Springtide. 1:26, I think, by my reckoning.
He seems to think about that. He goes, "All of you thought I was dead. It's been 50 years.
She weren't in a good way when you left, Uncle. Your wife, I mean. Whatever happened to you in your mind, happened to me the same. And I didn't know. I didn't even know I'd come with you in my dad.
Huh. You didn't know you came with us. The journey was quite long, I tell you that much. But I understand. That Nimbra, she did this to us.
I know where she is. Been hunting her.
You see, he seems to be uncertain about that. You come into the kitchen, you note that he has a crate full of, food items and cookware and stuff. You see, he kind of leans against the table. Are you sure about that, Louie?
I need to know what she did to my sister. Because Clara seems to trust her. Something stinks about all this.
What if we, I don't know, cash out what we find here? Maybe it'll be enough to put the bank, make them back down for a little while, go home.
Yorick. Sorry. Yanis. I messed up my dad and my uncle's name. You don't understand what happened when you were gone. The bank. They came after. Well, they partnered with Belva, and she was the head of the clan, so her word went. And we worked with those bastards, Nimbra and them lot, thinking Yorick was dead, and we needed a new way. Now I'm wondering if my mother knew more. They murdered her, Giannis. Belva, I mean. Poisoned her with delirium.
He's just staring at you wide-eyed.
And I had to go before to the Thane in the hall. I had to put my blood on an oath. I think. Rock? Something chiseled. I don't understand any of the rites of Glitterhold, but...
He pipes in at that. He goes, any deals between Glimmer and non-dwarves, mainly, even some in Ironhelm, has to go through the Thane. I mean, the Thane is ultimately responsible for all of our dealings. If what happened is what you say, and the bank was involved in that, it's no good.
The Thane said he'd make good with the bank, but he wouldn't let them buy out the home. You know what that means, Giannis? Means our home isn't ours anymore. We don't have a home to go back to, and that's a black mark on our clan. For all I know, our family is exiled right now. We don't have Glitterhold anymore. Or a business. Or even the warehouses. Those were burned by those bastards. Set aflame to send a message.
You see he swallows hard at that. You can tell that, like, his eyes is watering. He goes, it's my fault, partially. I swear I didn't know. I just wanted the pain to stop. Nimbra, she would... You see he rubs his eyes. There's so much. But... she would come to me. Ask about our business. The roads, where they go, who's on them.
Who we worked with, where the contracts went.
Everything. It seemed like she already knew. But I told her.
Did you tell them about our business in Jonestown?
I don't know anything about that. And Loey, you would know that anything that happened in Jonestown was after Yanis was gone. He probably wouldn't know anything.
Okay, so that was more Belva's doing.
Correct.
Well, maybe there's some small blessing in that. I've got a pretty big secret under my hat, Uncle, and... well... when you're feeling more yourself, I'll tell you about it. But it's... in the long run, it might be how we find a home again. If we can't go back to Glitterhold. Do you want to leave? I'm not going to put this on you, but... I swore an oath. And I got people at home dependent on me. I could use your help.
You see he begins to think about that. And we'll go ahead and switch off here, going back in kind of reverse order. Kolabadi, you enter this room here. At this point, the doors, we're going to say, are unlocked. And you look around and see the following as Satoru sits on your shoulder. Let me get to it. Bam, and... so, it looks like a cargo area. I mean, it smells of lead, gunpowder, and oil. You see various barrels, crates, ropes, and pulleys laying around here. There are some cartons of heavy cannonballs towards the north wall. Everything else besides these groups of barrels here, which looks to be lashed to wall hooks, all together in a group. Everything else is just tossed about. But that's mainly what you see in this room. Crates, ropes, pulleys laying around, cartons of heavy cannonballs, and this group of barrels here.
Do the barrels look like it's powder for the cannons?
Do you open one?
I'll check one, yes.
All right. There's not a rush. You're able to go ahead and pry open the lid of one of them, and yes, you look inside. You see fine black powder. There's a distinct, acrid sulfur aroma coming from it. Oh, yeah, you get a sense that these are barrels of gunpowder or smoke powder.
Yeah. Seal it back up and just check some of the other items in here.
Sure, there's a long crate where everything's tossed, but the corner here, at least on our map, some long crates. You look around some of the other items here. Inside the long crates, you see that there are small metal wheels and other parts to service the cannons, probably. You also see these long wooden poles with stiff metal brushes at the end of it, probably to clean the interior of the cannon barrel. The ropes that are lying around, there's several sets coiled up, but they have modifications. Each bundle seems to be 2 ropes tied together, and if you laid it out, it probably would form like an X shape. And there's like a midpoint. At the ends look to be some elastic cords with hooks. That's what these ropes look like. The small bags and barrels that you see around, it looks like it's pulley equipment for the large crane that's on the ship.
Okay. I guess I just assembling I pull out one of my books and use it, essentially putting together a basic inventory.
Got it. Let's move over to Kalina and Tinu, and then Ron. You see, Martin looks back into the engine room and just, doing a double check that things are okay. And you see Martha comes up to him and, looks him over, appreciative to see him. What else are you saying to these two?
You can go first, Kala.
I was wondering if you wanted to go first. Okay.
I asked questions last time, so you can go first. Oh, real quick though, as my sister is talking to them, can I kind of turn around because that short rest happened, right? And I feel sick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take my tree and I'm gonna put some of my blood in it while she's talking to them before I turn back around to face them.
Got it. Kalina, you do know these guys, they look to be maybe late teenagers. Maybe Martin is about 16, Martha's about 19. Let me see here.
They're the ones, they've already done the special sacrifice.
Yes, I was about to say, you see, it looks like under their tattered tunics, you can see a dim glow on their upper chest.
How long have you been protected?
Martha looks at you and sees you're looking at her and her chest. She goes, a few months.
And you feel safe? Even though you have something in your chest?
Martin goes, no, I don't feel safe. Then Martha pipes up and goes, it's not safety what the sacrament gives us. It has saved us. we feel, you see, he says, looking at Martin, hopeful.
If you've already done it, does that mean you've already met with Lucretia, right?
You see, he almost gushes and goes, yes, we all did. Martin goes, Mom and Dad too. You see he looks a little disappointed or dismal at that.
I guess if you're here, you haven't seen your parents in a while then.
Roll me a perception. Okay. It looks like Martin's about to say something, but then he quickly shuts up. You see he just kind of shifts awkwardly on his heels.
Do I get one because I'm here too?
Sure.
Okay. 15?
You can see Martha, like, has her hand around Martin's, like, wrist. It is, like, gripping it tightly.
I was just curious, because our brother is looking for Lucretia to try and help our mom. So when you mentioned your parents, I just
Where's your mother?
was curious. We don't know. Anara's been
Is she a
looking for
follower?
her. We don't know.
You see she looks a bit thrown by that.
We were away from home when she left.
Well, if she's looking for Lucretia because she wishes to be a follower, I hope she finds her. Because she will be safe. She gives you a tight smile.
Do you know if there's any way to meet with Lucretia so I could ask her if she's seen our mother?
Well, from what I know, Lucretia speak with those who are looking to follow the path of the sacred flame. I'm sorry, of the following fire. And that begins usually at Hendrick's farm. There are some who find themselves, I guess, who don't know about Hendrick's farm and comes to Drakkenheim. And if that happens, and a brother or sister finds that person, then they're usually led to the gate. And she says the gate she's talking about is Champion's Gate. Most come to Hendrick's farm first, and then when they're ready, they go to Champion's Gate. And then from there, they go to... It looks like she doesn't really want to tell you this information, but she almost feels a little obligated. And... hold on, let me find the name of this place. And from there, those who are ready go to St. Celiana's monastery. And Lucretia Matthias gives the final words of wisdom. Before they give themselves to the falling fire. To the sacrament. So, I guess what I'm saying is that unless you're one of the faithful, you can't go to what's the name of this place again? I keep forgetting it.
Saint
To the monastery, she says. No one who, if you're not following the faith, you're not allowed there.
How long does one? So you remember last time I told you my brother was like trying to get this, get his faith?
Mhm.
How long does he have to study for? Usually.
She smiles at that and gives a laugh and goes, well, everyone's journey is different. Some are inspired in their dreams a lot earlier than others. Some it takes longer, several months.
Wait, but then how does she know they're not lying? Like, what if I just went to them and was like, oh, I had a dream, and that would just put me in front of everybody?
You see Martha smiles at you incredulously at that, and she just goes, Lucretia Matthias will know if you're lying.
Oh. Well, I mean, she did stop the stutter, so that's understandable.
And if Anar is already part way to this monastery, he may have a head start on us finding Mom.
Your brother wants to find your mother. Like you.
Yes. We're all looking.
At least.
Well, your brother has the right idea. Becoming or taking the sacrament. Becoming a true follower of the falling fire. There's no better gift, no better insight and inspiration into finding someone who's lost. I'm pretty sure Lucretia would be more than willing to help with that. Assuming your brother, of course, takes the sacrament. And is dedicated mind and body and spirit.
He is very dedicated when he chooses to be. If he's decided to follow this path, he will see it through.
Martin pipes and goes, what about you? Both of you.
I feel like I need to learn more. I think it's incredible, but there's also it's a little scary getting something put inside of you, isn't it?
Martin begins to speak again. You see that he just shuts up. You see Martha looks at him, then looks at you and goes, the experience is frightening. But once you get over that, it's the most amazing thing anyone can ever do. You can tell she truly believes that.
What
Does
does
look
Martin?
like you? Yeah.
What?
Does Martin look the same way she look? Like that like, oh, everything I believe in everything, or is he kind of have his like furrowed brows or something? Or
Oh,
what
roll
does
me
he
an
look
insight.
like?
Yeah,
Okay.
the DC's 10.
Because I'm thinking this guy did not want this. 24.
You see he's just looking away from the conversation in his own mind, but you get a sense that he probably doesn't share the same enthusiasm.
Okay, I'll type you.
It's hard to explain what you go through and what you feel. It's nothing like the Academy and these Mageborn and what they do. It's nothing like the disgusting Church of the Sacred Flame and what they do. It's something completely different. I saw all of myself. The good, the bad, and everything in between. And I know myself now. We were captured by these minotaur. We've seen others who were captured and were thrown into the waters here to drown. But because of what we have, we survived.
Why, I think I talked to you a little bit about this a bit ago when I asked about Anar. Why didn't anybody come save you? It's been over a month.
As I was taught, we all walk our own path. Sometimes that path is together, sometimes it is alone. Many people who are part of the followers of the falling fire are like me and my brother, not like you. You see, gesturing at your weapons and armor. There's not much they can do in certain situations, and I wouldn't expect my brothers and sisters to come and try to take a ship.
But isn't that more important because you can't fight and you don't have weapons? And because if it was my sister or brother, I would fight for them. I'm not saying it's like I don't believe in like what they're doing or anything, but just like on a personal level, like if Kala, and I put my hand on Kala, if she was here and she couldn't fight, I would do everything to get her free.
It's because that's your sister. And if Martin was here and I wasn't, I would do my best to try to save him. But I was trapped too. And my fellow brothers and sisters of the following, they mourn us, but I can understand. They wouldn't want to jeopardize more of them to come here, or maybe even lead them to the gate or other places where we're at.
But if they were your brother and sister, wouldn't it be a similar feeling?
I think it's like saying that brother as just a term, but they're not siblings in the same way, right?
Martha nods enthusiastically. I'm talking about my brothers and sisters in faith. But the faith in their works come before what happens to us individually. I can't expect them to all come out and run and save me. The fact that I'm alive, though, I mean, that's a miracle in itself. I can't wait to tell some of them that this, and she gestures to her chest, it kept us alive. She looks at Martin, right? You see Martin after a moment nods.
I'm glad you guys had each other here.
You're gonna come back to Hendrick's farm with us, right? You've been there. Your brother's there, you said.
I know we've got a few other things to do while we're in the city, but I'm sure we're gonna stop by again. We are missing our brother. It's been a bit since we've seen him, since we've been out here.
Martin goes, so you're staying here in the city?
No. We're going back with you guys because we're helping you guys get back.
Oh, sorry. I was unclear. City of Drakkenheim versus the other city.
Oh, Emberwood.
Emberwood.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm sorry. I meant we had other things to do in Emberwood, like stop by stores and stuff.
Martha says to Martin, they're going to take us back to the farm, and then they're going to go on their way. And Martin just nods. Well, anything we can help you with, we're more than willing. We're not fighters.
I do have a question. If you're done, Kala?
Yeah.
Since you guys have found your fate and you're protected, have you been around Drakkenheim a lot, or is it only to the gate? Or I guess I'll say this: have you heard anything about a Fassbender Manor?
Fassbender Manor?
Was it Fassbender Manor? Is that what it is? The vampire.
Reed Manor?
No, the vampire one. When we were in our base and we dug them out, there was journals with the interrogation. And his home base is Fassbender Manor.
They shake their head. They have no idea what you're talking
throwback.
about. Yeah, they have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's okay then.
All right. Anything else? We're gonna move on.
No, I think I'm good.
I think I'm good.
Okay. Ron,
Yes.
you're up here looking around this castle at the back of the ship here, and let's see what you find. Alright. So, you see, obviously, various cargo lays around this massive soot-stained smokestack. There looks to be barrels in the southeast. Or, I'm sorry, the northwest corner of this area here. There looks to be crates wrapped in fishing nets. And behind the smokestack, you do find what looks to be a trapdoor.
Ooh. I do that.
You go and open it, and you can see fumes and black smoke comes out of it, and you could hear some rumbling down below. There's a rickety ladder that goes down.
Okie dokie. Continue.
All right,
I
but that's
continue down, sorry.
Oh, got it. You climb down the ladder, the noise gets louder, and when you do climb down, you come to what looks like probably the mid-deck here. You see that the walls are pretty much wooden. The ladder continues to go down to the bottom tier of the ship. But through the wooden planks, you can see a kitchen area. And you can see Yanis and Loey in there talking with each other. Yeah, look around this boat. You get the tail end of their conversation. Actually, I mean, you weren't here that long. I would say that you heard most of that conversation if you stayed there, or did you continue to go down?
No, I just kept going down. They got this room.
Got it. You continue to go down, and this hole empties into the engine room, where you can hear Martha and Martin talking with Colleen and Tinu.
I'll exit past them as they're all chatting away.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead and move yourself. Move yourself.
No, you're fine. I like Spass and being like, found nothing, keeping going, and you know what? I will start down the center aisle if I make it that far.
Sure. You move. Martin and Martha look at you curiously as you move past them. You come down this narrow aisle and you see ship doors to the left and right. Both of them have what looks to be something similar to rebar welded across them, keeping it shut. As you come further north, you see that there is a small room to the east with a ship door that's open. And then there is another ship door here that is rebarred and welded shut to your left. You come out into this cargo area and you take a look around. And let's see, what are we looking at? It smells of beasts in here. 2 large dirty animal skin mats are on the floor. You see against the east and west walls looks to be crates and canvas bags. On the south walls of this area here, you see that there's custom fits of what looks to be barred doors. Both of them are open at this point. You doing anything in here?
Can I decipher what animals the mats are? And is the stink coming from the mats?
Sure, roll me a nature.
Nah.
Oh, are you proficient?
I am. I mean, I had +7 in survival, +2
Damn.
nature. So.
Roll me a survival. I'll give you a survival.
That watch is gonna be like a 2. A jinx, but that works.
You're able to determine that the smell, well, the mats themselves look to be bear skin, but the smell is nothing like a bear.
But is the smell coming from the mats themselves?
Yeah, it smells like these minotaur. You get a sense that maybe a couple of them slept here.
I was thinking possibly furnishings for the house.
I mean, a good cleaning, a good vac, some whatever that machine is called with the rotor that you put it on top of the carpet.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, you
that
clean
thing.
them. But yeah,
We
there's
have a
some cargo in
bathtub.
here.
We can wash them in the bathtub.
There you go. But there's some cargo in here. You want to look at that, or you're gonna keep going?
Yes, please.
All right. You go over to these cargoes on the side of the walls here. The bags on the east wall looks to be full of coal.
Yeah, I'm good.
And the crates looks to have valves, gears, small pipes, and other specialized parts, probably for an engine.
And would you say this was right here?
Yeah, you open those bags, more coal.
More coal. Okay, I will be wrapping up these 2 bear skins.
Got it. You roll them up. Mhm.
Attach them to my backpack.
Okay. Where do you want to stop at here? You gonna move anywhere else?
Just this door leads out right here between the stairs, right?
Yes, you see the 2 dinghies, the 2 rowboats. There's some oars that is tied inside of them, and you see there's a crane that sits to the north, and several more cargo sitting to the north. And you see, of course, Korgoth Blackhorn's body, just laid out.
I guess I'll start looking at a combination of the cargo and see if I can figure out the crane, see if it's useful to get one of these boats in the water without damaging it to get us on shore.
Sure. Let's see here. And that is this area. So you look around this area. Across the bow here on the west side of the ship, you see, of course, this massive chain protruding from this hole in the ship here. It's obviously the anchor chain at this point. There is a bundle of rusty chain that sits next to it. Lastly, you see a pair of course, the rowboats, which we already covered. Anything else here? The crates have strips of large chains in them. Roll me a d10.
Sure. 10.
It's full. You find 10 large chains in here. They're 10-foot chains, and each is worth about 5 gold pieces. The barrels, if you open them, have worn tools wrapped in cloth. There's enough here to make. Roll me 2d6. Four carpenter's tool sets, each worth 8 gold pieces. You find the bag sitting around looks to be sandbags. Each weighs about 50 pounds. Roll me a d4. You find 3 sets of 50-foot hemp rope, each worth 1 gold piece. And the bundle of large, kind of rusty chain, I'm going to give it to you. You can eyeball it. It looks to me maybe 100 feet in length. It's probably worth about 30 gold pieces.
Yeah, but that's going to be heavy as hell, right?
Oh, yeah. Under the chain, you can see that there is another anchor.
Yeah. So, alright, let me, I'm gonna put in party treasure for now so we can decide what we're keeping. You said 10 chains. Are these like regular style chains? Or
yes,
are they...
yeah, you
okay.
can get regular PHB chains. Thank you, Alice. You can put it in there. Yeah, that's what you find.
5 GP each. 10 over the 4 carpenter tools makes 8. Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, now back to maybe the most important part here. Upstairs in the captain's quarters, Torin and Alice. Alice is still holding Venus the dog, which is panting heavily, just looking around dumbly in your hands. You guys begin to examine these captain's quarters. It looks like this area is made of sturdy wood frame, with open rafters above. Thin pane glass windows fills the walls, giving a panoramic view of the docks, or the river, maybe the dead city beyond. You can see junk floating in the river, of course. Inside this area, of course, there's the 2 chests which you've opened. On the south wall is a desk with a bunch of old cartographer's tools. Above the desk was a map of Drakkenheim, but Alice, I believe, grabbed that. It's worth 5 silver pieces. In the southeast corner is a cubbyhole wooden crate with scrolls sitting in them. To the north is a dirty mattress that maybe Korgoth probably slept on. And of course, there's the wheel and the levers. So there's a table in here with some items on it. There's a crate with cubby holes and rolled up scrolls inside. And that seems to be about the only things you haven't looked at.
Okay. Torn would take be interested in the cubby holes with the scrolls in it.
Perfect. Alice would not. So, yeah. I'll go check out the other spot.
You go over to the table and begin rummaging around. On the table is a map of the realm itself, not Drakkenheim, just like the entire world. It's in decent condition, probably would fetch about 20 gold pieces. You note that there is an obvious route marked on the map that shows various stops up and down the Dran River. None of these stops are in Drakkenheim. They're all south of it, or north. Towards the trails that you're looking on this map, at least the southern portion of it, it goes past a town called Tonsberg. The trail eventually goes north past Tonsberg into lakes south of the giant Frost Mountains. There is another scroll, and if you open it and take a look, looks to be a list of crate numbers, weights, and deliveries outside of Lauchen. On this list, one of the stops is called Old House, which you would know, Alice. That was the moniker of Gudrun's monastery, and it looks to be marked at that location. You get a sense that apparently some stop along these routes was at Old House. There is enough tools here to make a cartographer's toolkit, although all of them aren't part of a single set, so you probably couldn't sell it, but you can use these items. There is an old lantern and a glass ashtray with some burnt out cigars on it. That's what you see.
Okay.
Anything with this information you want to do?
I don't know if there's anything. I'm trying to think what that. I mean, I would definitely be taking the cartographer's tools. I would look and wait until Torrance is done looking through, and then I'll bring it to his attention.
Got it. And just so you can remember, because my memory sucks, I'm going to screenshot this brief description here and put it in your channel. Just so, here we go. So, there. No problem. Torrin, you go over to this hold kind of wooden crate, and inside there's a bunch of rolled up scrolls. Taking one out, it unravels in your hands. You see a bunch of information on these scrolls as you look at them. You get a sense it's going to require a little brain power to decipher what is maybe going on here with these scrolls. So roll me an investigation check.
Okay. Of course.
Let's see here. And wait a minute.
Did it not come up?
Nope, I didn't see it come up. Anybody else see it? I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either. I thought he had whispered it to you, so I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
Roll it again. We didn't see it.
Yeah, I'll
Roll it
try
again.
then.
That's not even in the game log.
There we go. All right. As you take out these scrolls, I mean, you look over your shoulder and Alice is looking, at this stuff on the table. You begin unraveling several of them and flipping through them, reading them. You're able to surmise these scrolls are of delivery orders. There's some interesting discoveries as you look for commonalities amongst all these scrolls. So one, these scrolls list various types of items coming from this general area of Drakkenheim. The items look to be typically luxury items, probably found throughout the city, and also delirium ore. Occasionally you see that there is like a magical rare item or something that was picked up and put on these lists. 2. Some type of code or alias name for people who deliver the items to these pirates. That's what you see. You see that there's these like code names of people who are receiving or delivering these items. These code names, at least the common ones you see, is dogs, clubs, thorns, hearts, and cobras. The location where the goods are supposed to be dropped off are also listed. These locations look to be points off of the Dran River. The pickup person or entity is also written on the sheet as either dogs, clubs, thorns, hearts, or cobras. And they don't always match up to each other. It's not like dogs delivers to dogs. Sometimes it's dogs to hearts, or thorns to clubs. But these are these... You keep seeing these over and over again, these aliases. 3, you see payment in coin for pickup and drop off. Here the payment seems to be coming from 2 sources. One source just has the acronym of QM, and the other source seems to be GB. Payments from QM seem to mainly be associated with luxury items, drugs, poisons, weapons, people, and so on. Payments from GB seems to be associated with the delirium ore. Older documents, the oldest of these documents seem to, the coin, the payment, seems to mainly be coming from GB, while the newer documents show payments all coming from QM. And that's what you gather flipping through these scrolls.
Okay.
Find anything, Torin?
Oh, I found a lot. How about
Yeah. Yeah, and she'll point at the map.
Yeah, Torin, you look at the map, you see, as I described to Alice, looks like a bunch of drop-off points on here. Yeah.
Did you find anything in those scrolls that had to deal with anything that said old house location?
Brent, did it mention anything about Old House in the scrolls themselves?
Interesting. Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
Okay.
I mean, there's a bunch here. You're just kind of flipping through it, seeing what comes up.
Oh yeah, no, I
look
found
to or give him
I
advantage?
found a ledger, and now I have to comb through the
Sure,
ledger.
I would say both of you looking at it advantage, but still on the 10.
Oh well,
nothing
advantage I get to roll one more time then.
Oh, I see 2 rolls here. Okay.
Well,
That was the previous one that
that was a
lagged.
previous one. That finally.
Oh,
that was the
that
one.
finally showed up. Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Roll again.
Okay, so with advantage, it's 26.
Yeah, you note that there is looks to be pickup points where one set of cargo gets dropped off at Old House. It is picked up by some other tradesmen, and then taken somewhere else. You get a sense as you point this out to Alice that this Old House seems to be a node in this trade route or smuggling route here.
Question. So in the scrolls I have, it has the 5. I'll just call them groups for now.
Yeah.
And where, like, who's dropping off and who's picking up. Does it seem like this Old House have specific groups that go there, or is it change?
It changes. It looks like it's always dogs, clubs, thorns, hearts, or cobras.
Okay, so it's not like okay, for this location it's mostly dogs or mostly cobras.
Correct.
It's just,
Yeah. You get a sense that it's maybe whoever's available at that time.
Okay.
And you get a sense from all this stuff here that, granted, the minotaurs work off of the river, but they seem to be part of a larger network here, considering these roads go far from the river, and it looks like whatever Korgoth was doing here was one component in something else larger.
In a larger mechanism. Well, all right. So this Old House is one of the drop-off points, and QM in 5 groups with those emblems. I think we just definitely makes sense from what we assumed.
Do I notice the GP, having looked at that with Torin?
Yeah. Torn. I mean, unless he doesn't want to, he points out.
Oh no,
all
I
this
would show her
information
I would show her the 5 groups and their monikers, the location, the different records, as well as that there's a QM and a GB.
Yes. You get a sense that Korgoth, was smart enough, obviously, to keep records of this stuff, and it seems like Korgoth, at some level, needed to know these expansive routes, but why, you have no idea.
Yeah, the GB is interesting because it seems to be going back further.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Would I get any sense? Like, I know what the G might stand for. Would Alice have any sense what the B, like? Does it feel stupid to be possibly connecting that to Gudrun's? Like, what was her? Did she ever Did I ever see GB on anything with her while I was there, or no? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna bring all this with us, right? I wouldn't mind spending time going through this deeper.
Yeah.
And she taps at the old house. That's where Lulu picked me up from.
I'll also say that if it comes down to it, I think we've just found our weight even more in delirium with the wooden lanterns. I think they want a killing for something like this.
Well, the iron helms that Lulu talked about too, they're wondering where the rats are getting hit. This lets them know where the queensmen are running around at to avoid them.
Yeah.
And I will point out here, that you would have seen Alice on these routes and stuff that it looks like, yeah, the Iron Helm, the Scar operation is connected to this. That it looks like delirium ore was probably taken from the Scar to this location.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because they're being extorted by the queensmen. But I know we were talking about, I mean, this is good for the talk to River with the Amethyst Academy too, once we set it up. Because they're trying to get the Iron Helms completely to themselves.
Well, if it wasn't just for Orion and this lovable little thing, I think we just got another reason to why this was a good venture. Let's keep looking and see if there's anything else. Or anything.
Torn. And she'll reach over and put her hand on your shoulder. Thanks for backing me up. I know you probably weren't thrilled about it, but I appreciate it.
The doggedness in the pursuit is maybe something I can't fully condone, especially because as you ended up in that river multiple times, but I know what it's like to want something more than anything. And we're in this together. I just hope that when it comes down to me, and if I need your help, you'll back me up too.
Without question. Can I ask one more favor?
You can ask many, but sure.
I'm really tired of smelling like the river. Do you still have that spell where you could clean me off?
So.
Yeah, I'm going to. So I will use prestidigitation to any kind of gunk off, and then if she still smells, kind of use it to alter that a bit. Just maybe like fresh cut grass, or like just after something a little more pleasant than whatever water this is.
Yeah, as you gesture your hand from her head down to her toe, I mean, you can see like a pool of this acrid water, kind of flows off of her onto the ground, and you smell a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna need to get you checked. By the way, I don't trust it. I don't trust this.
I'm gonna return to Loey here, and then after that, we're gonna say you guys group up together, and if you guys want to look at any other place, you can do such. But I just want to get you guys together real quick. But Loey and Yanis here. You see, Yanis goes.
That's the story. 10,000 gold from the Geldstadt Royal Bank.
I'm with you, nephew. I can't go home in good conscience without saying I tried.
Uncle, I don't even know if
there's no... That's what I was about to say. Mm-hmm. I don't even know if there's a home left, but... My wife's still back at Glimmer. Some of your cousins have to still be there somewhere.
Well, the bank hadn't seized the house yet. And Thane hadn't taken it away from the clan when I left.
Well, I can tell you, from what I know, I've seen it happen before with some other clans. Business goes bad, debts get called in. The Thane is the one responsible for all of it, and of course, in order to pay off those debts, yes, the Thane takes it away from the clan. And like you said, the prestige is lost. I hate to see everything that Jorik and our father, your grandfather, worked for gone. He puts a three-fingered hand on your shoulder. Whatever you need, nephew. The Goldbound clan is yours now. I'm here to help.
For, fat lot of good is gonna do me now. But thanks, Uncle. Listen, we got a place. Pretty well hidden. We'll be going back there. Outside of, Ember. The village, just south of Drakkenheim. That's where we're stationed.
Do you have a kitchen?
Aye. Although, downstairs it's more of a cook fire and a pot. But upstairs, in the inn, it could use some work, but you could it's a kitchen.
All I need is a pot, a few vegetables, and even some half-good meat. And I swear you and your friends will all be eating good.
It'd help if we have somebody to look after. Uncle, I really do have to ask. How's your trigger hand? If I gave you a crossbow, could you do the same as what you did before?
You see, he seems to be shameful about it. He looks at his hands. I don't know, Loie. She took it from me. I could try.
Well, the reason I say it, no offense, Uncle, but Drakkenheim's dangerous, and I don't know if you're up yet for any scavenging. Not until I see you put through your paces and see how you can do in a fight. But that being said, even where we're camped, between you and me, there have been people, tracks, folks watching the house. I don't trust it. If you're there alone, I'd rather have you armed than not.
If the place is secure enough, long as I can get a second to go ahead and right myself, I'll be fine, Loie.
There's a few good spots for sneaking about, for making sure folks aren't trying to sneak up on us. So I'll show it to you when we get back there.
Of course. It's just so good to see you, nephew.
Hi, Uncle. It's good to see you too. Circumstances as they are. But
what are we doing now?
Oh shite. We're supposed to be launching the boats and getting them loaded with all your crap and whatever else the others found, and then going back to the south side of the river.
Well, let's get to it.
Aye, let's go find the others then.
You see, he grabs his crate of stuff and he begins to head upstairs. Yeah, you help you pack some few more things in, and you head upstairs. And I'm gonna say that the rest of you. Let me go back to Kolobatic really quick though before we link back together. Is there anything else you would like to do while you're down here?
After checking this area, the only other thing is there was a door off the engine room I hadn't checked.
Got it. I know what you're talking about. Down in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You open this door?
Yep.
Full of coal.
Okay.
And a shovel.
Yep. I'll try to get my inventory that I guess to beat up with everyone else.
All right. I'm moving everybody to the top deck here. All of you come back to the top of the ship. Various finds. Boop. And what you guys are doing now, as you guys stand here on the top of the ship, looking out to the forest and the Duran River behind you.
You all ready to go? Figured we should launch the boats and get on the water if we're going to be rowing our way back across the Dran.
Is the rat still here?
You look around, he's gone.
Can one of the dinghies fit all 10 of us? Or are we going to have to take 2?
How many planks between does it have?
So these are considered rowboats, and if you want to take one,
It can only fit 2 people per one.
No, that's a canoe or or a kayak or something. Hold on.
no, yeah, I don't, yeah, right, one person. I'm gonna say that it could, each one could fit 4 people.
Oh.
4 people, so right
5.
now.
Well, I'll say 5. One person sitting at the top. You know, so like, and 10 people in total. You can bring on these guys.
Okay.
So without the rattling.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I think there's 9 or 10. 1, 2.
10. Not including the dog, but the dog can sit in somebody's lap, right?
I have a feeling I'm holding on to the. Yeah, while we're all talking about this, you see Alice is like pulling out a rope and just like fastening a harness to put this dog in front of her so her hands are free since it doesn't know how to follow.
Part.
Venus, good boy.
Yeah, she says that, and you just hear Alice, Venus, good boy, stay right here. You tell she has no idea how to deal with this dog.
Right. Anybody here?
Where?
You see it begins to actually move its legs.
But he's tied to you at this point.
It's gonna
so.
go
He's
for
tied to me,
Tino.
though.
He's swimming in the air.
I mean,
Yeah, we know there's delirium detected. Good boy.
So mechanically wise, and I will note this somewhere in Discord, long as you have, if whenever you are scavenging or looking for delirium, there is a certain amount of rolls, successes you have to make. Let me see here. Things, just quick things. Delirium. There we go. Long as you have Venus with you, it gives you advantage on rolls to search for delirium as you're moving out through Drakkenheim.
Ooh, cool.
Good.
Right. Has anybody ever, crewed a boat before?
Louis,
Okay.
you saw how we handled this boat, right?
It's a boat, Louie.
I can do the physical labor if someone can help me with the directions.
Aye, Ron should be on 1. And I think we... who was helping you, Ron? Tino, I think? Right? Or, no, Tino, you were at the wheel, right?
We should split up the guidance users.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
can guide. So.
Yeah, and Kala's pretty strong, so she can help her out, right?
Yeah. Tino and Kalina, Torin and
Should
Ron.
we-
That makes sense.
Should we tie the boats together like what Kala said? Do we want to do that?
Depends. They're together.
I don't know if that'll be
It's
helpful.
easier to capsize them both. But if they're together, it's easier to find each other. Means we won't get lost. Also, anybody else see that fog cross the way? We're going through that.
Wait, I thought that was on the other side, not the side we're going to.
No, it's the side you're going to.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and go to the Drakkenheim map here, since you guys are about ready to leave.
Oh no, guys.
And we're way down here on the south side. And I'll ping everybody in 1 second. Boink.
Zoom out.
Yeah.
Tina does let everybody know I don't feel too good.
What? You're seasick?
Not
Not-
sick.
Yeah, everyone who's... I think actually just everyone's going to have a meeting with that later on. We're gonna.
Mechanically, I didn't heal hit points as much as I should have. But
Well-
you can see Tina's kind of like, she looks sick, like really sick.
Kalina, you got your sister.
For now, but there's only so much that I know to do with this stuff.
Maybe we should take you right to Hana then, in town, Tina, just to be safe. Okay,
Won't be bad to get all of us checked at some point.
Yeah.
Agreed.
so heading across the way, do you folks want to head towards the city while we paddle, or away from it more, and hope that the fog clears? Because I got bugger all on which way.
Actually, sorry, it's because it's been a little bit. So there's like a haze/fog on the other side, Brent.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
color
You.
is it?
It looks to be this octarine purplish color. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we might want to avoid that.
Mm-hmm. We can follow the coast, the beach, or the fog. But do we go towards the city, or away from it? What do you all want to do?
Well, if we follow north, that's where the road gets closest. But I don't know.
Faster walk to Emberwood.
Yeah. It may not be late now, but it's starting to get there. We might want to do this as fast.
We got into the fight with Korgoth at 12:30.
Yeah. It's. I would say that investigating the boat, talking with each other. It's been about another hour. It's about 5 o'clock.
Damn.
If we go north, we can hide the boat there and then walk, because when we come to look for the dinghies, we'll know they're here closer to the town.
Easier for Ari to mark on the map.
Yeah, because if we go south, then when we come to use them, we'll have to paddle upriver to get north. So it might be better to go north, preemptively planning for the future.
Okay, so Kalina, Tinu. Do you all want me or do you want Bati? You should have some sort of range user on your boat.
Does Ron have guidance?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I will say, as someone wearing some heavy armor, I should be on the opposite of
Probably.
Kalina, just to balance the
We
weight a
could
bit.
separate.
Aye, you can be with Ron, Torin, that makes sense. Two strong, sisters together, two people that
Does
try to pilot this.
Bati have heavy armor too? Bati?
No, she's using medium.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say, if you put 2 heavy armor on a boat, you can also put Louis on that boat, because Louis is half of us.
Fair, and I got my leathers. Alright.
He's a dwarf, he's dense.
Okay.
I'll swim like a stone, it'll be great. Okay, so I go with Tinu and Kalina then?
All right.
That's okay.
Your uncle can go with you as well.
That's 4.
I'll go in.
All right. So then it would be Kalina, Tinu, Alice, Louis, and Yanis, and then on the other boat it would be me, Ron, Kolabati, and the two young
All right. Could somebody just put that in chat? Because
I'm working. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
Torin. Yeah, so it's Torin, Bati, Martha, Martin, and
Ron.
Ron, thank you. All right.
You forget me already?
I know. I was like, I know I'm forgetting somebody. Did I do that right? I was trying to type it as we were saying it.
Yeah, that would be correct.
The first line is one boat. Second line is the other boat.
Yeah.
got it. All right. So you guys drag both of these rowboats off of this docked ship, and gather the stuff that you have found. So how are you guys carrying these finds? Like, Ron, are you carrying the stuff you just found on you?
Yeah, as much as I can. I mean, my carry weight up to this point has been very minimal. I don't keep much.
Okay.
So
And the rest of these items you found is going into the bag of holding?
Yeah, hold on, let me look. How much weight is this?
200. What everything we found last session, Brent reposted is
Yes.
203 pounds. Effectively, it's 202.5, but 203.
Yeah.
So 203.
Could you
That's
go
not-
with adding 202.5?
Yeah, do.
Huh? What? Adding what? 2 point.
So
Treasure-
everything
treasure
excluding
weight.
the ore is 202.5 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's also not including the stuff that Ron, Alice, and I found.
Did we put
I-
ore in there? We
That was
did,
my
right?
next question. After if you guys are putting all of this stuff in the bag of holding, are you guys... You find, there's just this ore of various sizes. Are you guys going to try to fill this entire bag out with the ore, or just leave it?
Torin, the only safe place is... Well, I'm sorry. Continue, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say, okay, so what we've been doing is putting delirium in the box and then putting the box in the bag of holding. So I think we should only carry as much as what fits in that box.
Smart.
Yeah. Which also
Along
it
with
would include the chips we
23
found.
chips. 23. I mean, yeah.
So the chest holds what, 50 pounds, I think? Hold on, let me go look.
Yeah, you have to look it up. I have no idea. I'll let you guys look that up.
How big is a chest, dude?
Sorry, that's something I don't have. It was like
I
somebody else
know
take
what-
care of that one.
I had a
I knew where to-
screenshot, but I don't know what I did with it.
It weighs 25
Yeah, I have
pounds,
it,
but it
but I
can
don't
hold
know where it
12
is.
feet.
No, it's not that.
Is it on your sheet, Torin?
No, I'm looking. The thing, I'm looking for it, and I just need to find out where exactly it is throughout all the notes.
Okay, while that is going on, everybody roll me a d20.
Wait,
Sure.
no, that's not
Okay.
it.
What I found up this session up there, I have enough weight to carry. I mean, it's just maps and cartographer tools.
Yeah,
So I do.
yeah.
I have that on me, and I'm adding it to my inventory, and I'll put it in the channel
No.
in a minute. Sorry.
Carl, I'm very proud.
Um,
I'm so happy.
Oh wait, I think
Ron,
I found.
Tinu would ask you if you want to carry the bag of holding because you have a swim speed and I don't.
Here we go.
I-
All right, I found it. Just
yeah, I can hold it to land. That's fine.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
protective gear can be found in
Just in
Mason and Smith's toolkit. So let's look that up.
Mason and... Should be in our channel.
It should be.
I didn't take the lantern though, because like that's not worth anything.
Tinker's tool.
But I took the cartographer's tools. I would have left the lantern in the ashtray, like honestly.
Okay.
But so I just took the map and the cartographer's tool. So let me put that in the treasure.
D20, right.
Where's that advertisement from those people, Brent? What channel?
Yeah, the extraction pamphlet. That's what I'm looking at right now.
Yes. If you go into and roll 20, and you go to items, I believe, known or items found, and under there should be Armin Gainsbury Delirium Extraction Pamphlet. I'll
Yeah.
just
So
show
it
it to everybody.
says
And if
yeah,
you
so it
scroll
says-
down, you'll see.
protective gear can be found in Mason and Smith toolkits.
Is it a standard chest, Brent?
Yes.
Okay, so it can hold 12. Hold on, 12 cubic feet. That would be that. Probably 2 feet wide, 2 feet tall, 3 feet long. You want to just call it 100 pounds, Brent?
Sure.
Because it depends upon what kind of material you put in the chest.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's
We'll just
12 cubic feet of delirium ore is what standard chests can hold.
got it. Okay. I need somebody to mark the route you guys taking.
Got it.
Like, just draw a line.
So about 100 pounds of this ore plus the
The chips.
23 chips. I don't think we have any more currently outside of that. So
I don't think we have room in the bag of holding. So that would put it up to 303 pounds going into the bag of holding on top of what's already in there.
We could toss whatever's in there out. I don't think.
well, I mean, a lot of this stuff also is like that's the delirium stuff. We can put some of this in like personal bags and distribute it if we need to.
Okay.
So Brent, we're going to be following the Dran River coast until the haze breaks and then land. So this route is a little indeterminate.
Okay.
And we'll be going north and hoping we can land somewhere around here.
Got it. And then go ahead and like mark the route all the way to Drakkenheim, like, and I'll draw a line for you guys. Let's do.
So we're going to follow the road back. We can cut
Are we
straight.
following the road or are we going to cut across?
We want to go through the woods, fight more bears. Everybody feeling it? Huh?
Sure.
I was just asking. I wasn't saying we had to.
So a direct line.
I wouldn't mind going straight.
We can go straight.
Yeah.
All right, so that's the route we're taking. Got it. Let me go ahead and just
It might be shorter if we can land soon, but that just depends.
Got it. Okay. I have marked that. You can let it go. And 9. Let's see here.
But that big stretch of wood right there is pretty good. Pretty decent place to hide the boats because there'll be trees. So.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think we should hide it like inland here, because people wouldn't look inland for a boat.
We could.
Or they
We want to.
Be too damn lazy to take it back.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, you guys right.
I'm going to make you guys roll one more time. It's a little shy of 2 miles, but come on, it's close enough. All right, everybody, give me one more D20 roll. Let's see what happens. You guys successfully get into these boats. You are able to row your way. That's what I'm talking about. And you're able to go.
The rest of our rolls were so high, Brent.
Oh, Alice, I gave you this. I forgot. I gave you.
Oh wait, do I get to post it? Hold on, I'll copy the mess. I'll copy it again. There we go. Here you go, Koo.
Nani? Oh, yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Do I deserve it, though? Do I deserve it?
There's always one. Why? Why?
Because it's 7 people rolling 2 to 3 times a trip.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the numbers are not on our side.
Alice is going to be haunted by this trip, man. First the bears, then the minotaurs, then Orion, now
and
whatever.
the boat. Just the boat in general.
Yeah. And then whatever we're going to... At least I got a dog I don't know what to do with.
Pet it.
I do. I tell it's a good boy all the time.
All right. You guys are able to paddle, your way across the Dran River, up the coast, beyond this haze that is hanging out about down here. You dock the boat, and, you pull the boat on the rocky shore. And where are you? You're going to hide it about here?
If that
Well,
is
we want to
where the
pull
hate
it. We
stops.
want to pull it. We want to like pull on shore. Like if there's trees in the area, we want to like maybe hide them in the woods. Like put some branches or shrubs on them so they like not as visible.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Roll me a group stealth, and I'm going to take the average of that, and I'll note it.
You got it.
Woohoo.
For me to skew the numbers.
You know what? I'm not even. Can I ask a question, Brett?
Yeah.
For this, can I roll regular stealth instead of disadvantaged stealth because it's not like moving?
Yeah, I would say
My
yes.
armor
that's
would.
fine. 100%.
Same for Kalina.
Yeah, same thing.
So that 13 instead of the 12, we might need that 1 point if it's an average. I'm just saying. Oh goodness.
We will need that point.
Louis
I'm
and
glad I
Alice are
rolled high.
covering it really good, and the rest of us are like pulling leaves off. Wait, don't put that there. It's
It would look
dirty.
better here. It's more aesthetically pleasing over here.
Yeah.
Well, but there's no. Okay. What about the
God.
giant bookmark you just
You
Alright,
guys
dragged?
have a
y'all
collective
put-
average of 14, so.
Alright. That's not horrible, actually.
We're not level 5 right now, right, Brent?
Yes, you guys are level 5.
Oh, we are level 5?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Can
That's
I
why
cast
I
by
have
the
my
end
plus
of-
9 to stealth.
Can
I
I?
didn't
Can I?
know we got the level up yet. I thought you said.
No, I said
Brent-
last time, go ahead and level up. Do it.
I think that was after Kalina wasn't
Okay.
might not have been.
Oh, yeah, you weren't here. I'm sorry, Kalina. My bad. You know, while we're going through this session, you know, just level up your character as you see fit. But yes.
Because we technically beat the boat, he let us finally level up, even though we weren't back at
Yes.
the city yet.
But you keep your current HP.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that
everything
makes sense.
is used.
Brent,
Yes.
I would like to cast something to protect these boats.
Okay.
Since this is a stealth check, right?
What are you casting?
That's what
Can I-
trees.
Everybody knows it's the best spell in the game for a ranger. There you go.
So it'll give everybody a plus 10.
If that doesn't affect it, I won't.
I would say that will not apply here. It's you're hiding an item, not like you. I mean, as a creature, you guys are quite stealthy, but like you're trying to hide a thing. So
Okay.
I would say that you don't have to cast that.
That might be good on the way back, though.
Yeah. Actually, are we only an hour away from Emberwood?
In about almost 2 hours.
2 hours? Yeah, I'll probably use it the first hour then. Save my other slot.
Okay. All right. So guys, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break here while I drum up a quick map, and
All right.
we'll see what happens.
We're just gonna sneak by it, Brent. It's fine.
Sure you will.
Have fun.
Oh, can we run from encounters?
Sure you
Like,
can.
what if we
We
chose
ran
to
always
do that?
Cool. Remember?
In
We
theory.
didn't try that.
And if
Oh,
we
yeah, hold-
can't, passing out and pissing yourself is a free action as per our Thursday game.
Yeah.
Just saying.
crime is free.
Everybody hold left button, right button at the same time.
I would like to right-click follow whoever's in front.
All right. This encounter didn't land where I wanted it to, so it's probably not going to be as bad as I wanted it to, but it'll be fine. Let's.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, we'll
Thanks,
see.
Brett.
I was hoping for a 1 on the first one at the river, because that'll be nice. All right. Let's see. Yeah, let's just take a 10-minute. I'm gonna be still sitting here just putting something together real quick. But yeah, so you can get a drink or whatever, go for it.
All right.
got a drink because you got me so stressed, Brent.
Good. You deserved it
Good.
for a Thursday, you know?
What are you talking about? I don't know.
As someone not involved in the Thursday game, may I please stay out of this DM bickering session, please? I, when you two punch at each other, we're in the middle. I would like to remind you.
He's just mad because I finally got him downed.
Briefly.
Hold on. To be fair, everyone got down that fight because we
Nope.
fought a big bad.
Not everybody.
Oh, all right, fine. Most
Irina, Esmeralda, and Bailey did not get downed.
Well, they're
The ladies did not get downed.
all right. They're ranged, so there you go.
The he's and the they got downed.
All right. A majority of the more than half the party was down. Qualify like.
Vladimir's a tank, man. Hand me a
Oh, you fought
paladin and I'm happy.
Wait, you guys fought Vladimir?
Yeah, we fought.
Yeah, you want me to send you the stat block?
Oh, you don't even need to send me the updated one. I know exactly what happened.
We fought him at level 6.
Yeah, no, I had a friend of mine who had actually asked me to play the NPC for Vladimir, and I did the exact same thing to her party. Like,
Yep.
he's a beast.
He is a beast.
But we won. We won, right, Brent?
Did you?
One, quote unquote. Quote unquote.
What's your definition of winning?
Living.
Okay, then yes. Well, what is your definition of living?
That's a funny question, isn't it, Dova?
It's a joke for a suggestion that was cast on him. So
I was told to live. That's a loaded question. My character.
That's an interesting. That's very interesting thing to hear.
I got that fun one.
Alright, so I'm almost done. Let's see here.
Kaylee, are you all leveled up? You ready to go?
She may not be back yet.
Oh no. Okay.
I have uncanny dodge now, so that's good.
Yeah. Cool.
That's probably gonna be useful here in a minute.
That is useful in so many places.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I can get rid of this override then and set my.
But
HP.
I did not heal. Oh.
Alright, this is not that bad.
We are fairly beat to shit, Brett.
Well, Brent, with the level up, we get all the perks of level up abilities, etc.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
If you gain a spell slot, you have that spell slot, but like, if you've expended the spell slot, it's still expended until you get a long
Gotcha.
rest. So yeah. This is not that bad. You'll be fine.
An aid lasts for 8 hours. Okay, that's still going. Ku, are you back?
I didn't leave.
I'm
playing Power World.
Nice. Does your temp HP from your Twilight Sanctuary stay until a long rest? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
And I have it again, so.
Yes. Sweet.
All right. Let's make sure we're all back. I don't even know if that was 10 minutes. I was too busy trying to put this together.
You're good. It's close.
Yes. Are we all here? Kelly, are you around? Not yet. I think everybody is here.
I am here.
You know what? You guys might as well just go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Need a
Well,
token.
once you change the map, so it actually shows up.
Yeah, true. Sorry. Do I want to change it right? Yeah, I'll change it right now.
I will say you need to change it before initiative so we can see our units.
True.
Hey, this map looks familiar.
Yeah, I know.
God.
It's my.
Brent, don't kill my uncle, man.
In the same spot.
Yo, I was just thinking about like these NPCs are for grabs. So,
I know what I'm doing then.
Yes,
but all right. Well, Kaylee,
Cat.
are you here or no? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, but the rest of you, inside of this square, go ahead and put yourselves how you want to be.
Are we still under the effects of Pass Without Trace, or is this the second hour?
No, this is the second hour.
Okay.
The first hour, it would have been.
I'd still use it.
Let
But I
me
wouldn't
bring up
go
the
the
initiative
second
tracker. Okay, yeah, it's good. It's cleared.
According to the map, which way are we traveling? To the east?
You're traveling north on
Okay.
this map.
Oh,
Okay.
I had advantage. That's right. Crap.
I don't see any updating on the turn order, and I see
I see 3 people on it. I don't see...
21
I,
for me. I changed mine because I
finished
forgot I
Did
had
y'all click
advantage.
your tokens?
Yeah, you gotta click your token. If you didn't, then I can put it on.
There's your one.
Damn.
There's your one full party.
I took one as well, so. And Brett, when
Yeah,
you have a
see.
minute, can you give me light, please?
Yes. We,
Mine's
You,
out
so
of
you should
ten.
be able to see the forest, right?
Yeah, it's extremely dark, so I didn't know if it's set for like nighttime or.
Oh no, it's not nighttime. I'll lighten it a little
Okay.
bit. It's just a bit overcast in the forest here. I'll lighten it up. Let's see.
Yep.
That should be better.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
All right, so who's leading us?
So is this the organization you guys want to be in?
Which way? So which direction in this?
You are heading north. Yes.
Okay.
Anywhere inside this square is where I need you to be. So Ron, inside the square. Anywhere. This is where the encounter happens, in this square.
Torn.
Or
Path Route Trace Torn would go a little bit further up to try to.
The pass off chase is not active anymore.
Yeah, but if that was leading into this, that's how it would have been going.
Okay.
So.
Got it.
Figure Giannis is between me and Louis because I'd kind of want to flank Giannis with Louis.
Yeah, I don't want Giannis
Okay.
on the. I'd want him.
So can you move Giannis between me and Louis?
Yes, I'm gonna give Louis control of him and save, and his stats is this here. He is a shield dwarf. Actually, he does not have full life here. He is at 25. You know what? No, he would have spent. I mean, I'll give him full life. I mean, he would have rested, have some hit dice and stuff. He's good to go. And I'm gonna give in the general channel. I'm just gonna post Yanis's. He's a shield dwarf, quote unquote. That's his stat block. You can use that, Loey.
Got it.
And I will control Martha and Martin, but they will go wherever you tell them to go, like stand or be.
Yeah.
So, but they're going to be together.
Escort mission.
This guy's cool. He might live.
He currently doesn't have any weapons, though. That's his thing.
Right.
Any weapon you give him, he rolls at disadvantage.
Because of his hands. That makes sense.
Yes.
I got an extra short sword if you'd want me to give it to him.
I mean, he'll take it. You know.
Yeah.
That's
Take it
better
on
than
my
nothing.
Yeah.
If we had, see that heavy crossbow that Tina was carrying, I'd give it to him, but I
And
don't think maybe-
also, let me note that he's not wearing splint mail. That's for certain. It's his.
Yeah,
dex.
he's got 11 AC, right?
Yes, exactly.
If we didn't toss it, Louis, because I think we didn't have to toss it, we have enough weight, so I would still have it. He
Do
can
we have
have it.
Yeah, but we don't have any bolts, and I don't have any on my sheet.
Let me see.
Otherwise, I give it to. They're all at. I think they're all at home. Because
Yeah,
we cut-
mine's at home too. Yeah.
Okay. We can get him
And
set
I-
up once we get.
I used to use a crossbow.
Oh.
All right. Kaylee. Kalina, are you here? Because I'm about to get this train rolling. All right. Well, when she shows up, we'll roll her into initiative here, because we are on a clock. Let's see here. All right. You hide the boat as best as you guys can, throwing, you break some branches of these pines and spruces, cover them, do what is necessary to, hide it as best. And then you guys trek off through the flat kind of farmland that is around Drakkenheim. passing ruined, dilapidated farmhouses, overgrown crops. Some areas it's completely spoiled. It's just dead grass and mud. Then you guys are, if you remember, on the Drakkenheim map, you kind of went directly south towards Emberwood, and you cut into a patch of forest. Kinda, looks like this here in the daytime. All right. As you guys are walking, talking, or maybe keeping to yourselves, thinking of what comes next after all of this. This image that I have, or I posted here, which I'll expand for our stream, you're marching through this kind of forest. You begin to hear something in the distance. It doesn't sound, it sounds like it's coming from in front of you, to the east and west of you, to the south of you, but it's not like a consistent rhythm. Sometimes it's in the front, it's in the back, but what it does sound like is somebody beating a drum. Torin, you're training at Kesselholm. You would recognize this beat as almost like a war drum. Oh dear. You begin to hear from all directions, front, back of you, this beating. And what sounds like something moving through the forest, stepping on branches, shuffling. But you don't see anything just yet.
Everyone group up.
Then, just as you're thinking about what to do right now, you see something in the distance. Torin, you're kind of up front here. Through the haze of the forest, you see shambling figures moving forward. There seems to be a glow of some sort coming from the head of these humanoid figures, maybe where their eyes and their mouth is at, an octarine glow. You see 1, 2. You look off to the east, a couple more, to the west, in the distance, some more. And all of you see what seems to emerge from this forest. You have no idea how many shambling figures. What do you do?
Get Giannis and the young ones in the center.
All right, you heard him. Come on, Uncle.
You see Martha and Martin obey. Immediately, you see they're looking around. What do you do next? Let's go ahead and go in initiative order at this point. Let me sort it. Yep.
Kalina rolled, but she didn't have her token selected.
Got it. Let me add Kalina at turn, and let's see here. 1. All right. Higher than Kolabati, though. There you go.
It is.
All right.
That is factually true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Starting with Loey. Torin, you just notified what you saw. The rest of you see the silhouette of these figures in the forest, looking like they're coming in your direction. The ones off to the east, the west, and south of you, it looks like they could be coming in your direction. It's hard to tell exactly where these creatures are going, but they're around. You notify, you tell Martin and Martha to get into the center with Yanis and Loey. What are you doing?
Torin, what are these things?
I'm not entirely sure, but they may be similar to the dregs we've been fighting in the city. Something called them.
You hear them all around. It's like, at this point, it's hard to determine how many. Who knows? It could be 2. It can be 200.
How... No, never mind. I'm not leaving this spot. I forgot my uncle has 3 fingers. He can't climb. Yeah, I'm gonna take out Talon Shredder off my back. And I'm gonna reach over to my uncle. And actually, I've never seen my uncle use a fire. Never mind, he's not proficient in that. I'll actually no. Giannis, my longbow. Take it. And I gesture to my back.
You see he immediately grabs it. He grabs a quiver of arrows. He knocks one and nods at you.
And I'll load some shells as a bonus action into Talon Shredder.
Got it. Watching these creatures. Alice. Yes?
Could I ask a question quick?
Sure.
So, as I'm saying that, so I say that like as we're surrounded, is there any kind? Does it look like we're completely surrounded, or are they just coming from multiple, like the 4 cardinal directions?
It's hard to just. The sounds feel like you are surrounded. I'll tell you that much.
And all right, just want to make as I go into this. All right. And yeah, drawing weapon.
Got it. What are you doing, Alice?
Anywhere immediately? Does it look like there's anywhere I could hide, or we're like kind of in an open spot?
You see trees. That's about it.
That's about it.
Brush.
Okay, yeah. Is there any? Does it look like there's any brush near me that I could like get into and hide, or?
I would say anywhere on this map where there's kind of a dark green brush, potentially if you go prone, you can hide in it.
If I go prone, I don't want to go prone.
But
Got
the trees you can hide probably behind. Yes.
Yeah, I'll move over one here and try to hide behind the tree as a bonus action, and then I will have a ready to action with my sword if anything gets within range.
Got it. You drop down on one knee, crouch low, and wait. And our stealth roll, 24. Jeez. Yeah, you make yourself small as possible. Tinu, what are you doing?
2 questions.
Yes.
One, do we see so I have a lot of sight. Do they look like they're walking towards us?
So you have a lot of dark vision, but it's daytime.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really come into effect here. It's more of like there's trees and objects in the way. So you can kind of see figures coming through the brush. But you're not sure if you want to spend an action to insight and see maybe like what direction, what they're doing, then I'll give it to you.
Well, I just I can't see them. Can I see silhouettes? I don't want to use my action to.
Yes, but yeah, you see numerous silhouettes.
Are they walking towards you?
Yes, it sounds like you could see some moving towards you from the north.
Okay. And then 2, are we already in initiative? If I cast something, we're in 6 seconds.
Yeah, if you cast something, yeah. But I will give roll me an insight, and if you get a 10, I will give you some information here. 10 or higher. Let's see.
Oh fuck. Oh, 10. Okay. It was almost 19.
It doesn't look like they're marching towards you. It looks like they're just marching per se. So you are not certain whether they detect your presence. But they could, if you want them to.
I don't have time to pull everybody with me though. I have okay, so one more question. Spiritual guardians or spirit guardians, do they glow?
Spirit guardians? There is a manifestation of like spiritual entities around you that's undeniable. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say like, you know, it's not like a beacon of light per se, but they're there. Yeah, you can see them.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to give our presents away, because I can see that, I'm gonna grab my necklace and I'm gonna ready an action to Oh, oops, wrong one. I clicked the wrong one. To
God damn.
cast
Third,
this.
yeah.
I did. Sorry, I clicked the wrong thing.
I know. Yeah.
Oh no, I clicked it again. No, stupid thing. So my action is if somebody comes close to us, they it would trick. If they get within 15 feet of us, our group. No, I don't want that because if they're walking by, if somebody gets hit, it goes off. If any of my friends, please.
Well, thing is, that means you have to cast the spell and hold it.
Yeah. Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it goes back to your turn, I think you lose the spell.
Oh, but all my spells are shiny.
Yeah. It comes with being a force of light and holiness. You are very out there.
Okay. So I won't hold Spirit Guardians. I'll hold Twilight Sanctuary instead. So I'm gonna cast and hold it. If we get hit, the trigger is if we get hit. Can I still choose to cast it if we don't get hit?
No.
Twilight Sanctuary is a channel divinity, so it's
I mean, your trigger is if somebody in the party gets hit, then that's when you cast it. If that's the ready to action. It can't be like if nobody gets hit, I'm gonna cast it anyway. I mean, it just when it comes around to your next turn, then if you want to, you can go ahead and pop it off.
God damn it! That changes everything.
Yep.
Would you guys be mad if I cast darkness around us to hide us? But then you guys can't see.
It might help if it's just avoiding these things.
I don't know, it might be pretty obvious still.
Yeah.
Can I cast it away from us? It's 60 feet. Maybe if I cast it to distract them?
Maybe.
60 feet this way, and then 15.
We're trying to go that way.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll do it behind. I'm sorry, you guys. My plan was something totally different.
Never know how many options you have until you finally have to pick between them.
Yeah, I had to ask the questions. Okay, so Brett, 60 feet behind us here.
Okay.
And then it's a circle 15 feet.
So what are you casting?
I'm casting darkness.
60 feet behind you. Got it.
Yes, to kind of pull them that way, I guess, to see if it'll distract them, if they'll go towards that, as if we're hiding under it. I'll do that.
All right. You gesture in that direction. Speak your verbal components, and you see a glob, a sphere of darkness emanate out from a point, and like a dome sit in this area 60 feet south of you.
And then I'll free action whisper. I don't think they see us or know we're here yet. And can I move? I'm gonna move, and I'm gonna point forward, like keep going away from the darkness. And I'm gonna try to move quietly this way. 25 feet there. Or no, it's not 25 because I have to go through people. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 here.
Got it. Soon as you cast that spell, all of you see underneath the pine bed and the dirt and the grime on the forest floor. I'm gonna say Alice. You see a hand reach out from the earth, grab the earth next to it, and what looks like a zombie pull itself up from the ground.
Oh my god.
Where?
I will show you in...
Because if it's near me, it's getting stabbed.
It's feeling real Evil Dead right now.
You note that this
Brent.
desiccated creature has armor on it, falling to tatters and pieces. But you're still able to kind of discern that it seems to have like some emblem and whatnot on its chest. The war drums you hear stops for a split second and then begins to beat faster once that spell is cast. Since you rolled a 1, Alice, you triggered this encounter.
Yeah, but I have a 24 stealth.
I know.
Alice is like, I've done my bit. I want to put this day behind me.
They don't see you, but they're moving in your direction.
Oh, man.
You see what looks to be undead soldiers or knights of sorts begins to pull themselves deep from the ground up. It takes 15 feet for them to stand up, but they do so, and this is outside of their turn. But then they move. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 15. And you see more are coming from the north, and some of the ones from the south you see, Tinu, you can see these creatures marching. Some of them go into the darkness, others don't, but it seems like a lot of them. Anyway, that's immediately what you guys see. Torin.
Oh my god. Okay, well, I guess I'll go up to this one, and I'm going. I'm gonna boom.
This guy here has what looks to be a wooden. Even though he climbed out of the ground, you see like there's like a metal pole coming out of his back, and there is the remains of what looks to be a herald or flag covered in caked in dirt, rotten on it. It looks to be, if you care to know, I'll let that be on you. But you see that, yeah, there's a flag on his back on a pole.
I'll take a notice of that, and I'll ruminate later, because right now the zombies aren't really popping out of the ground.
Yes.
So I'm gonna booming blade, roll to hit. Roll to hit.
Go for it. Booming blade, roll to hit.
I'm trying to. Why won't? Hey, D&D Beyond, what's going on?
It will take another like 15 minutes, like the last one did.
Oh no.
Wait. No, that's the wrong way. There we go. Okay, 19 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And then I know how to use this program. Dang it, 7 damage.
You come up to this creature. You see that there's octarine light burning in its eye sockets, in its mouth, its ears. As you come up to it, it shouts out in a grumbled voice. You can barely interpret it. It goes, "For Cecilia!" That's what it says. And it will go.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Also, because as Kolobati reminded me, I am now level 5, so add 1, so that's gonna be a total of 8 damage of booming blade.
Slams into him, 8 damage, staggers backwards, but immediately catches his step, and you see he comes up to try to hurt you. Anything else?
That will be my turn.
Got it. On their turn, the booming gets louder. These war drums echoing out. you see more from the ground emerge. They all begin to move in closer. All right, and that's well. Let me do the enemies that are there first. This one marches forward, and once again, dressed in what looks to be leather armor, studded leather maybe. You see insignias on it. No weapons at hand, but it claws at you, and as it does, it says, "Death to Manaford!"
Who's it clawing at?
Kolobati.
Oh, as soon as it came in range, my held action would go off.
Oh, okay.
Do I, did it doesn't know I was there, so it would be a surprise attack, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, it might, I don't know if I'm gonna yoink it in one thing. 17 hit?
Oh, yeah, that connects.
It'll give us if you do, it'll give a good idea what these things are capable of.
Come on, where's the damage? 19 total damage?
Gee, you stab into the side of this creature and whip your blade out. Its guts pile out of its body. It's still there, although it has shaky legs now.
Okay, thank you.
Got it. It continues to try to attack Kolobati here. It tries to do a slam before a crit. It will do that plus an additional D6 for 9 points of bludgeoning damage as it barrels its way into you, Kolobati. The one that is right here, close enough to make an attack, comes up and orients its way towards Ron. Does a 16 connect?
Sorry, I'm looking. Yes. Meets.
You'll take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. This one here that was struck by Torin lashes out, screaming, "Cecilia! Long live the castles!" Does 11 hit? No, it misses. His buddy, 5, 10, how come these creatures move? He dashes. And he ends up right there. I think that's the ones that can attack. Actually, go. All right, I'm gonna move these guys forward, but it is Ron's turn. So I'm moving enemies. You can wait till I'm done, or you can go ahead. It is Ron.
You're muted. You're muted, Ron. I can hear you talking, but you're not coming through.
Sorry, I
Discord.
thought I am muted. My bad. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna have to keep it on Linger, but I cast Call Storm. It's a 60-foot radius, so
Storm.
You're fine.
I need the text for this.
I will. So I've got it on Linger.
The cool thing is,
I'll
we're outside right now.
I get it. It
Sorry,
gets everybody. It gets everybody.
Call Lightning. Well, kind of. So display.
Cylinder that is 10 feet tall, 60 feet radius, centered on a point you can see within range, directly above you. The spell fails if you can't see a point in the air where the storm cloud appears. You can. When you cast a spell, choose a point you can see. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw, or take 3d10 lightning damage on a failed save, or half as much. On each of your turns, you can pretty much do this again within the radius. Got it!
So that's where I cast it, right there. And I'm gonna use
Okay.
it to do the 2 husks right by Torin without getting Torin. So.
Got it. Let me. I'm gonna mark that for you. This
Okay.
radius. Let's see here. And bada boom.
It might be the whole map. I'm not
Well,
It is.
there's a couple that are
It's a-
outside of the radius, so
Well, it's 60-foot radius, so it's 120 feet across.
But he,
Yeah, so
but he,
the whole-
he cast it over there though, where he's showing.
right,
now,
right. He
Yeah.
can call down a bolt of lightning within
Yeah,
there.
that's only a 30-foot
Yeah.
radius.
Oh,
No,
okay,
this-
okay.
Oh, where?
5,
Oh,
10,
his.
15, 20,
Yeah.
25,
Oh,
30.
am I
Got
not
it.
broadcasting?
No, you're good. You're good. Go.
No, you're good. It's.
Hang on.
We,
Sorry.
I see the radius. It just it was a 30-foot radius instead of a 60-foot.
Sorry. That's
So-
the one I want, right there. That's where I'm casting it.
Okay, it's a 60-foot radius. So, oh
Yes.
yeah, so there we go. That's 60 feet. Okay, so there's some people outside of it. I can know. I can know
Okay.
these people are outside of it. Got it. All right.
Okay. I can always remeasure too. Just memorize for me
Yes.
memorizing that 1 point. I'll make a.
Well, he can pick a
Freehand
point
note.
within the radius, Brent. Is
Huh?
what it is, too. He can pick a point within the radius for the blade.
Yeah, but it's the
Yes.
initial point.
Yeah.
It's the initial point that does the damage. That's what I'm going for.
Yeah.
Got it.
So-
So who are you hitting?
Alright, so it's going to be these two right here. They need to make dexterity saving throws.
Got it. Deck saves. 1 and a 2. They both fail miserably.
Yes, they do. So they both take the full 3d6.
3d10.
3d10, sorry. I'm getting used to this. I don't think I've ever actually done a 3rd level spell in my life, so.
It's a fun spell.
Why is. Okay, here it is. 3d10. Yeah, dex of 15, so. I don't know why it rolled 4. Did
Oh,
it?
because if it's a storm, you get the extra d10.
So it's 14.
14. All of you hear the rumbling of storm clouds above, and you see through the canopy of the trees an overcast of clouds, and then lightning blasts down and hit this point for 18 points of damage.
14 to each of them. Sorry.
14. Excuse me.
Yeah, because.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Got it. The one to the south here, he's, yeah, I mean, all of whatever he has on is now in tatters and ash. This one here, gets hit with it with such force, you see it explode. In a 5-foot radius, you see a plume of this octarine, hazy gas. Torin, I need you to roll me a Constitution save.
Yep, just like the last ones.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
22.
All right, you're fine. You're able to go ahead and like bat this haze and stuff away.
It doesn't affect me, but I don't feel fine.
True.
There's so many. I'm so. There's so many.
Other guy, he makes a save too. All right, this dude is dead. And I'm sorry, guys. I should have went to the bathroom when I could. I need to
No.
go ahead and take. I need to pee real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, it's my turn when you get back.
Oh,
Yes,
gives.
but-
It gives
Kalina,
more
you're
time to level the
on.
character. You're
Yeah,
fine.
Kalina, you are on deck. So, be ready.
Should I do Spirit
Unfortunately, I
Guardians?
had a question for him.
At this
Well-
point, it might be a good idea,
There's
especially
a
if they're
lot.
mindlessly going towards us.
There's a
Well,
lot.
They're
there's
gonna
all-
blow up.
Well, there's also the fact that we need to just wait for them to gather closer and drop a turn on dead.
That was my question. Was do they count as undead because they are husks?
You,
Yeah.
yeah, Kalina, you did that last time. It affected them when
Yeah.
during the white
Okay.
fight. You
I
did it.
couldn't remember. We've fought so many different things now.
That is true.
Well, but like I said, we would want them to gather closer so we can catch as many as possible in that radius.
To be fair,
You,
Here's the
and
other
you and
thing.
Tinu popping it off at the same time, separated, would. Oof.
But we are
Yeah.
also level 5, so now we have to destroy undead. So if they're low enough level to be destroyed, then
Is
we get
that
plumes.
more important than temp though? Because
It
I would have to
actually-
do that instead of my sanctuary.
Well, honestly, in this situation, it might be. It's because one would defend us, but one could get a lot of these guys to go away, or if luckily be destroyed, if possible.
It would get us out. We don't have to sit and fight.
Yeah.
All right.
So if we're gonna stay and fight,
I
then I'd say sanctuary matters more. But if we're just trying to duck out and dodge,
Okay, I'm back. So, Kalina, what are we doing?
Well, I'm gonna start your archer and shoot this one at disadvantage
Got it.
real quick.
should I delay then until after, or do you think I should try something?
That connects.
Oh,
5 points of radiant.
Slams into it, taking off a chunk of its arm. It is still there, though.
That's it. Now Kalina.
All right, Kalina, what are you doing?
is this better?
Yeah, you're coming in clear. Well,
Yeah, I hear you completely fine. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. I sometimes have mic issues, so I wanted to double check.
No problem.
Oh, hear you.
Okay. Well, I guess if I'm trying to get them closer to me, I'll wait on turning, which sounds
Ye-
scary.
so you want to ready your action to turn?
Yep, until they close in one more time.
So,
You may want to.
the next set of movements they make, then you're going to turn undead? Is that what I'm hearing? After they move again, you're going to turn undead?
Do I need to move first, like to there?
You can. You have a
Yeah,
movement.
you know, either move here or move here. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, this child's in kind of exposed a little bit to these southwestern zombies.
Yeah, I was thinking
Right
about
there.
that.
You
Maybe
get
I can
away.
provoke an attack.
Maybe
Yeah,
there?
from that. That would be best.
That's better.
I'm listening. I spilled coffee on my floor, though, so. It's
You're
no big deal.
having a rough night.
I know. It's all good.
Okay, so I'm gonna move there and then hold a turn undead until they've closed in one more time.
You got a bonus action if you want to use it for anything.
Oh, I do have a bonus action.
I'm listening.
I don't think I can use any of my bonus actions, actually.
Okay. Never
So, never
There
mind.
we go. All right. Okay. Okay, no bonus action. You move over and you begin to think of the incantations you learned from Michael's Gate in order to turn undead. So you're going to wait till your next turn to turn undead.
Well, technically they moved before my next turn, so I wanted to hold it till they moved in.
So when they move and in their turn, you're going to do turn undead.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Kolabati.
Well, I don't like this guy being right up on top of me, so I need him to give me a. Where's that ability? I need him to give me a strength save.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see. Strength save coming up. And yeah, you fell it.
Okay, he'll be pushed away 5 feet from me.
You gesture towards him, and like something yanked him from the back. He just almost folds in half and gets yanked back.
Okay, and the double check here, and then the one south of me. I'm going to send a spectral blast his way. So
With your other hand, you gesture towards
Well,
him.
Once it's a disadvantage once so.
But yeah, 21 is going to connect.
Okay, so 5 damage, 5 necrotic damage, but he gets the since he's undead, he has disadvantage on his next attack rolls.
Got it. Remind me as he will go ahead and eat that 5 necrotic. His body shudders, and but he's still there. Loey.
All right, I see a pretty good opportunity to use talent, so I turn around. I'm gonna move next to Kalina.
And by the way, Yanis is gonna go on your turn if you want him to do something.
I figured he'd take his turn after me, so
Mm-hmm.
I'll do Loey first, and then I'll do Yanis with the bow. Can I target this haze husk?
Yes.
And this one doesn't have cover, right?
No.
Got it. Loey lowers Talon as a bonus action. I'm going to mark this guy that cold body shot with her necrotic hand attack with my hunter's mark.
Got it.
Concentrating. Spell. And then I'm going to fire off my first shot from Talon Shredder.
Woohoo. Got it. You take out this shotgun with this welded blade attached to it, and you go ahead and give it a blast. Roll an attack.
Roll. A 10?
A 10 will connect.
Oh, that's hilarious. All right.
Hooray for zombies low AC.
Yay! You're gonna take. I get rid of these notifications from that sound. You're gonna take 10 plus 6. Oh my god. 16 points of damage?
This guy here?
Yeah.
16? You blow a hole through his chest as you mount the gun over Martin's shoulder here. And you see he covers his ears against the blast. He stumbles back a bit, but he's still there, although barely.
Alright, then I'm going to activate the scatter property of this gun, and this guy's going to take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Because he was within 5 feet of the first target, and he's not in cover.
Both of them react to the hit by, like, kind of jerking backwards. The guy to the north here, he dies. As he does, you see his body bulge, and his skin rips off as he explodes in a cloud of haze. I need Alice to roll me a Constitution save. And my buddy to the south here. Oh my god. Alice, with an 11, you're good. As you duck this cloud of haze that kind of goes over your head.
And then I'm going to use extra attack and pop this haze guy right here. And then my hunter's mark's still on. So I'll fire one more time. Alright. There you are.
Yeah. You hit! He has 1 hit point!
Alright, you take... Hold on, I'll roll the d6. Well, it's a little vanity, but it's fine. 6. Take 15 points of damage.
You see his face goes to mush, and he just collapses on the ground, and then bursts in a cloud of haze. Ron and Kolobati, roll me Constitution saves. Got it. Kolobati, you're good. Ron, you'll take 2 points of necrotic damage.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, you're fine. That's it. You just kind of cough a bit.
And then... Giannis, get the one on the south that's attacking Ron as well. And I'll make him attack... Actually, no. Get the one that's threatening Ari. And he'll attack this haze husk. Disadvantage.
Got it.
Because of his awesome hands.
So it's just one of these.
Oh wait, now.
So it's a
12?
10 to hit.
10 to hit. He'll connect.
Okay.
Even with disadvantage, yes.
1. Takes 5 points of damage.
Goes straight into his eye socket, but he still stands.
And then Loey is going to stand in front of his uncle. And that'll end Loey's turn.
Got it, Alice.
I'm gonna run up to that one that Giannis just shot and try to stab him, and it's just me and him. So if I hit him, I'll get sneak attack.
Got it.
Let's see if I hit him. Alright, let's see. Oh, fuck me.
9 will connect.
What?
Yo, you see, yeah, this guy's moving
I
slow.
said it earlier.
He looks
Goodness for
barely
zombie
cognizant. Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, as I said earlier,
If you
thank
notice
goodness
it-
for zombie AC.
Yeah, you saw the dex saves earlier. They're -2, so they probably got counter factors of
Yeah.
8.
17 damage.
You stab into its chest, its body expands and explodes in your face. Roll me a Constitution save.
Figured that was coming. But it's gone. Beautiful, that's gonna hurt.
Yikes. Yeah, you will go ahead and take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Have, because I am resistant to necrotic damage.
Nice.
So I'm going to.
You cough a bit. You feel like a burning
Yeah.
sensation down your throat.
Yeah, I figured that was coming. I'm gonna come back and try to help block. And that's it for me.
Got it. Moving on.
Well,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
never mind. Yeah, you're good.
All right. Tinu.
Okay. I move 15 feet here, and I grab my necklace, and I say bed, lead, shed, dread, and I'm doing turn undead. Can I hold it for when I don't want to wait until they end their turn? Right when they start moving towards me, that's when it activates. That's
Okay.
the trigger.
I'm gonna say it this way: when they move 5 feet, then
Okay,
it triggers. So they get a little bit of movement, but then you're gonna go ahead and explode. I mean, same thing for you, Kalina. You said like soon as they start moving, you want to do it. They're gonna get like, or do you, Kalina? Do you want to wait until they end their movement? I'll give you your choice.
Wanted to wait till they ended because I wanted to make sure they were close enough.
Understood. Alright, you grab this crystal that you have, Tinu. Speak your incantations. And you get ready to turn undead, is what we're doing here?
Yes, and that's my full turn.
Got it. Turn undead. Each creature that's within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. It's turn for 1 minute or until it takes damage.
I should also mention with level 5 clerics, there is destroy undead if these things are low enough CR.
You can try to do that.
I post it in the general chat and Discord.
So
from
CR half and lower, if they fail it, they are destroyed.
This is true. But you have to let me know if that's what you're going to do.
No,
You're going to turn it, or you're going to try to destroy
No,
it?
when
no,
they
it
turn, if they are
happens.
weak enough, that just happens.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
If these
Understood.
things are C half or lower and they fail to turn undead, they aren't turned, they are destroyed.
Understood. Understood. Got it. Torin.
Okay. So I'm going to get right here, and seeing Tinu and Kalina charging their magics, I'm going to hold a Toll the Dead. If I see any of these seemingly not affected by the turn undead, well, I wouldn't know that at the time. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go here in front of Tinu, in case this doesn't work, so they will more likely go after me, and then I'll take the dodge action.
Got it. You move forward. Put blade in front of you. Tinu's at your back, waiting. It's their turn now. So we got 2 ready actions about to go off. The first one, as soon as they move, they're going to go ahead and get hit with this. So I'm going to move them 5 feet, and then we'll go ahead and do that. 5.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically I could Tinu, but it would be probably a little meta to say that. So I.
5. These guys 5. 5 and 5. All right. So well, let's see here. And they have to roll a wisdom save, right?
It is wisdom, yes.
All right.
Everything that's
I don't-
within 30 feet.
I don't know what the number is though. How do we figure
It would
that
be
out?
your.
Well, it's the same as your spell save.
Yeah, it should be your spell
Oh.
save.
It's
so-
15.
Got it. You begin to speak your incantations, focusing in on. You can feel this. I want to say negative, but evil presence, like bearing down on you as you close your eye. And when you close your eyes, you can almost see, like, I would say, like a light apparition of these creatures coming towards you. You finish your incantations, and I'm gonna start clockwise with this guy here, and I'm gonna go around of all the enemies that's in the circle. So we got 4 coming up. Wisdom saves. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So that is 4 failures.
All right, and as they march forward, screaming war cries, and these drums are beating. Light emanates out from Tinu. It's like a pulse that just goes outward, rattling the tree branches, pulling up pine bed needles, and you see these guys turn to ash. Leaving a cloud of haze behind them. All right, the other ones gonna finish their movement. 20. All right, and then Kalina, same thing. You see them approaching. Both of you are saying your incantations, although they may be different. Another pulse of energy echoes out, and I'm going to start clockwise again, starting down here. 1, 2. Yeah. Let me see the radius. What is it? 30 feet?
30 feet.
Yeah.
So
Got it.
Everything except this one, I believe.
All right. 1, 2.
And there's one more to the north
3,
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one way north.
4.
I'll keep it up for you, Brett. I'll hold it.
5. Thank you. 5 wisdom saves. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does 16 make it?
One
What
success,
is
I
your
think.
DC, Kalina?
All right.
Wait, sorry, say it again.
What is your DC?
I'm checking.
15.
Okay, so yeah, 1 makes it.
Kalina, you focus in on that divine light that some of your party members hate so much, but seems to be doing so well for you right now. You know, imagine that. You see these guys shamble towards you. This one that gets towards you here reaches out towards your face, and you see from its fingertips, up its arm, across its chest, it evaporates to ash.
Okay.
That guy, this guy here, and the only person that survived was this dude. So if he survives destroying undead, just nothing happens to him. He just keeps
Yeah,
going.
it's the same as.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
it would be the same as passing turn undead, so he is not turned.
Got it. All right, he's still there, active, ready to go. He's doing jumping jacks. The one next to you, Loey, as he evaporates to ash, a cloud of haze is left behind him. roll me a Constitution save. Kalina, I need you to roll me 2 Constitution saves. I think everybody else is good. Yes.
They're up on you.
Yeah, but it's not like just one because it's in the air.
Nope.
No, it's 2 separate guys. They, one smells like potpourri, the other one smells like lilac. I don't know.
Smells like potpourri.
Potpourri.
It's different. They're made of different things,
I think it's more like what's that one stinky wood that people burn in their homes?
The incense?
Sage?
Sage?
No. Okay, yeah, sage.
All right, Loey. You'll take 2 points of necrotic damage. And the first one you pass, Kalina, the second one you do not, and so you will take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
But that is it. Rod, this creature's next to you. This survives the pulse. Although its flesh has been ripped off of its face, you can see its skull. What are you doing?
Okay. So I see the one next to me. This one's up here.
Yes.
Can't
There
really
is
see this
3
one
left.
over here.
Correct.
So, screw it. I'm going to call lightning right behind this one. So deck save.
Yeah, Arc of Lightning comes down, and Dex is its strongest stat. So it rolls a 9.
Awesome. I love its strongest stat, just saying. And we're going to alright, call lightning. Hang on.
Holy
You
crap.
say that? You see
22.
oh my god. It just... You see a flash, and then ash. There's just... it's just gone. The whole body is gone. In its wake, though, is a cloud of haze. Roll me a Constitution save.
Yeah.
So, funnily enough, this is the one that was doing the exercises and all the
You're fine.
jumping around after fixing
Yeah.
a turn undead, and then he got struck by lightning.
5, 10, 15. I see this one up here. I'm going to Starry Archer him.
Got it.
This is a 25 hit.
He catches the arrow. Yeah, of course. Yes, it hits.
8 radiant, please.
8
And
slams into his chest.
Then I'm going to move back toward Alice. And that's it.
Got it. Tinu, when you say that to Martha, she just goes, even more.
Oh my god. I'm be quiet.
Kalina!
Can't win with this girl.
Who's left? Just those
There's-
two?
We've
You
got
look
2 up
around,
here.
there's
The two?
one up here, and there's another guy here, yeah.
There's these 2 left, as far as we can tell.
Yeah, there's the ones that I can see. So, I guess, Sacred Flame.
Deck save.
Got it.
One of them. The one above me.
Alright.
He'll fail.
2d8 radiant. Nope. There you go. 8 radiant.
8 radiant, he grows bigger. No, I'm joking.
Oh,
Yeah. You see flames erupt around its body. It continues to march forward in this ruined armor that is on him. You note that this guy, he has what looks to be face paint still on through the grime of the colors of Drakkenheim.
Oh.
Anything else?
No?
Alright.
No, because I don't want to leave Martin. I mean, I do, but I don't.
Got it. Kolabati.
Okay, well. The one that got lit up by the flame from Kalina, going to twirl my cane at him and launch a ghost that direction.
Got it. 21 definitely hits.
He'll take 14 force damage.
Yikes, that's just enough. It blasts through his chest, stumbles backwards, and collapses on the ground, dead.
And since I get 2 blasts, I will direct that the ghost went through him, and it goes through him, keeps going, and comes around and comes at this guy from behind.
Like an orchestrator with your arcade, you gesture for the ghost to continue to go on, and moves around and comes through the back of this guy for an 18 will connect.
For 6 force damage.
Slams into it, he stumbles forward a bit, but he's still there. Sorry, I'm gonna make you guys kill this one dude. For punishment of rolling a 1. This one guy.
It's okay. It cost me bullets to shoot him, so it's fine.
Yeah. But that'll be my turn.
Alright. Louie!
Alright.
I don't care if there's one guy, the combat doesn't end until it's routed.
If they weren't undead, I might argue, but they are, so.
Yeah.
Alright. From behind Tinu, I'm going to lean Talon Shredder over my arm, so that way I'm only holding it in one hand. Pull out my pistol, point it at the haze husk, and shoot it twice.
Got it.
Attack. Oh, I gotta ask. Are you alone?
He seems to be alone, yes.
Okay, perfect. This is an advantage. Always gotta ask. 23 to hit.
I'll hit.
For 10 points of damage.
Blow his head off. And collapses.
I'll blow the smoke off the barrel and put it back in my holster.
All of you stand around looking at each other and continue, I guess, your trek.
I high five
back home.
Kala from the other side of the party.
Yeah, the air 5.
Air high five, yeah. Good job, sis.
Can we go home now?
We're gonna fade to black here. The rest of the journey is uneventful. You guys come down the road back to that steep incline to the ruined guild house, which you stay at. And Martha and Martin is with you, and they go, Hendrick's farm is not too far from here, right?
Yes, if you go, and I'm gonna give it the general directions of how to get there from here. It shouldn't be too long.
Martin goes, you're not gonna come with us?
We could either offer someone to escort you, or you could even stay here for the night and go in the morning if you want. But
Martha goes, no, we'll go to the farm, but I just wanted to let Nathaniel know that you guys saved us.
How about this?
He'll know who we are. We've been around.
I'll escort you
Sorry,
myself.
Torin.
It'd be bad to leave you, even if this close. You two shouldn't be going by yourself anyway.
Tinu's going to with you because remember I was supposed to check if my brother has a crystal in his chest. I'm going to rip his shirt off.
Wait, Tinu, are you sure about that? Then we're gonna get you checked.
We have to get you checked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm fine.
That.
You guys need to. The rest of you need to
time.
sort everything we got and check yourselves out after today,
Okay. Can you
and help
check
Yanis
for me,
get
Torin?
situated.
Rip his shirt off for me.
If he's there, I will ask him some very pointed questions.
Thank you.
Not with the sword, but all right.
All right.
Come
Torin,
on,
if you
you
see
two.
Hopper, let him know what happened.
I will tell him in gruesome and gory details of what happened to
He'll like that.
to your mutual friend.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The rest of you, give Torin your instructions, give him a nod, and then Torin, you with Martin and Martha continue down the road another 30 minutes or so to Hendrick's farm. I'm going to get back to you, Torin. But let's go ahead and return to our map.
Also, like if I was carrying any of the stuff to help out, I would leave that with the group. So,
Got it.
but I would take my sword.
And I'm just going to move everybody out from the hole here. As you approach, Loey, Yanis goes, "Damn! Definitely a fixer-upper."
You'll be surprised. You know, a group of dwarves actually lived here, and the basement is actually quite clean.
Huh. I can't wait to go ahead and see, I guess, what's left of a kitchen. Smells like shit has died around here. You see.
Yeah.
Not surprised, but, you know.
We killed a bunch of
like,
oaks to claim it.
Yeah, we got a pile of Garbier in the back.
Rotting.
You guys come back finally home after a very long day. At this point, it took you guys a couple hours, so it's about 6 p.m. Sun is still up in the sky, although hanging at the horizon. Well, getting close to the horizon, we'll go ahead and say. You guys come in. I mean, you can move yourselves as you wish. Yanis comes in. You know that I'm going to say you guys abandoned the crate that he had his stuff and packed it up individually. But as you guys come inside, he definitely wants his cookware and whatever food you guys have brought. By the way, you see he grabs you, Loey, or like around the shoulders, and he pulls you tight in. So my nephew. He looks at the rest of you. We haven't had much to talk, but he gives a nod.
This is Yanis Goldbound of the Goldbound clan. My uncle. He'll be staying with us.
Ron just looks over. I've seen you.
That's the lizard man I was talking about, Uncle.
You whisper that to him. He nods and gives you a look over with suspicion, Ron, but not like malice or anything.
Everyone's not worried.
Alice will. Hello again. He'll say in perfect Dwarven to him.
Good to meet you, Alice. He says in Dwarven.
Good to meet you, Giannis.
You know that as you guys all come back home, Giannis, he's looking around, almost like a man who's been imprisoned for so long. This is like the first time he's got to see green space. Granted, you guys marched through the forest, had an encounter there, but this is it's like the first time without any pressing matters he's had to take it in. You see, he stands at the ruined porch, and he just closes his eyes and breathes in and just looks around. And then he goes inside. I haven't forgot about your alarm, Kolobati. Nothing has went off with that.
Okay.
Are we trying to... Oh, sorry, Brent.
No, I'm sorry. Yanis comes in and he looks around and goes, "Holy shit." There's blood on the floor. Like dead animal. I mean, like, you guys probably moved the dead animals. But, like, there's stains. Yeah. This place definitely looks like more than a fixer-upper.
It's a ruin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like even with a handful of unseen servants moving some stuff around, it's like we haven't really had downtime to like clean up.
Well, I can help you. I mean, I only got 6 fingers, but I still got 2 strong arms.
We know some folks in the village that might also be willing to pitch in. We'll probably have to pay them for their time, though. A smith and, maybe his daughter. You'll meet them.
He nods enthusiastically. Is upstairs okay?
Well, besides the hole, sure. We've been up there already.
Yeah.
You said you had
needs more
a basement.
cleaning up.
That's actually intact.
Well, go on and show me, nephew. Huh?
All right. Come on, Giannis. I'll take him down to the basement.
Got it. I'm gonna move you guys. At this point, if the rest of the last 15 minutes we got here, it's gonna be dedicated to, I guess, some role play. Actually, you know what? No, the last 15 minutes here. Let's go ahead and I'll move everybody back to the basement. I know I moved everybody out, but yeah.
I do have a couple of questions for our
Sure.
clerics. Since they're 5th level now and they've got their 3rd level slots, is anyone got dispel magic available for our chest down there?
Can we finally open our chest?
I took whatchamacallit, the spiritual guardians, because I thought we were gonna get in a fight just in case.
So tomorrow you can have dispel magic.
Yeah, tomorrow I can do it.
We're opening that chest tomorrow.
We
Yes.
have the scroll. I pull it out of my backpack.
You could
Yeah,
do
Is it-
Yeah.
A spell slot. A spell slot is easier on our. That's a resource we can use in when we in a fight.
Okay, I put it back in my bag.
You give Yanis the quick tour. You guys come down into the hideout, quote unquote. And after a long day, I mean, you guys left early in the morning. It's been, what, 10, 12 hours or so since you guys have been back here. You all are looking like hell, but you put down your gear and settle in. So, at this point, you guys have no pressing items or things to do. Nothing like, I need this done by X day. Although there's still things to do. I'm gonna leave you guys here, but I want to, let me go to the tabletop. The music's gonna switch, but that's fine. The next thing that you know is going to happen that you may want to intervene in is on the 30th. Where apparently there is a witch hunt gathering for old Zoya.
Oh well, we're stopping.
And
now.
today's the 9th.
Today's the
today's
9th. So technically, you have the 10th to the 30th of downtime days.
Holy crap.
20 downtime? Oh my god.
Real quick, Brent.
Yes.
Passing off the kids to the.
I'm gonna get back to that.
Okay.
Next, since we're running up against time, there's stuff with that.
Okay.
But I just want to actually. We're gonna save that whole interaction for our next session. Because,
that's fine. I'm fine with that. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, because but you would still be here. Well, I don't know. Maybe you won't. But you may be here for this. So.
I hope I'm here for it.
I hope so too.
I hope nothing happens to me somehow.
Oh my god.
But you have about, a good 2 weeks, a good 20 days of downtime before anything else pressing. In this period, I would like for you guys to go into our Discord and familiarize yourself with downtime activities, DoD downtime channel. Figure out in a couple weeks, 2 sets of 10 days, what would you be doing? What is your character concerned with? We're going to assume when it comes to downtime that you're doing your best to avoid some type of encounter or action. You're not gonna go run off and fight a dragon or something on the third day. You guys are going to avoid conflict in order to do some other things. So there's several different things if you look in the downtime channel that you could do, and I'll let you guys go through each one of them. But what I would like to have is, before next session, you guys give me an idea of what's going to go on with this time. What's interesting to your character? What does your character think you need to feel out? So besides downtime activity, you guys can go speak to NPCs that you know. Obviously, not hostile ones. You're not going to, I don't know, go speak to Teeth from the Queensmen. But you can speak to NPCs, do any one of these downtime activities, or you can get creative and do something else. But, I don't know, put your time towards learning a spell or trying to figure out how to learn a spell. I know that Ron was interested in trying to learn Purge Contamination. That would involve going to Old Zoya. And,
I'll get with you.
Exactly. So, next session is, besides Torin, there's something else that's going to go on with that. It's going to really be you guys experiencing downtime and RPing. I'm going to come up with a layout. I don't have it in my head right now of how you want to go ahead and do RPing during this. Because it really depends on what you guys are going to do. But I would prefer if you guys give me an idea of what you want to do for downtime before next session. I know everybody's life is busy. Everybody's, doing all types of stuff, and it's hard to go ahead and book time for that. But I really appreciate it if you think of, like, okay, I got 20 days. What is my character interested in? What am I going to try to do here with what I know and knowing I'm not looking for conflict? Am I investigating, looking for more information? Am I talking with a certain character? If I can get that information early, then I can have it prepped for next session, and we can go through those things. So next session is going to be downtime session. It's going to be mainly RP. You guys talking with each other, other NPCs. And then the next session after that, we're going to go ahead and pick up pretty much on the end of the 29th. Does that make sense?
Oh. I would also say for people deciding downtime, if we want to do this as an RP session later, like next session, possibly, but he would absolutely tell the group about the scrolls and all the, like, the ledger, the Korgoth ledger and all the stuff in there. So if you're thinking about anything regarding that is that is available, even if we didn't have the group briefing for it.
So exactly. I will say this: when we start next session, it's going to be the next day. And then we're going to hop into downtime because there is some things that will happen overnight that I think you guys need to be aware of. Right. One of those things is, I guess I should ask now, do any of you plan on, it's like 6 p.m. Do you plan on going to Emberwood or going anywhere, or are you going to stay here?
We got to go get Tinu checked out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
There's a lot of us that need contamination removed. That's a given, but we don't know how many can be done. That's the thing.
Okay, so we'll start next session with you guys going to Emberwood, going to St. Ordina's Chapel, and trying to deal with contamination. And then after that,
we might also potentially go to the Knights of the Silver Order. Because they also have the ability to cleanse that, or Old Zoya.
You guys have a relationship with them, so we'll start next session with you guys trying to deal with contamination before the day ends. Yeah.
We know how much money we would make, just so I know how to plan what Tinu would do, because I would need to know how much money I have. I'm wanting to make holy water. And that's like 25 gold a vial.
We would also
it's 25 silver.
Have some way of trying to sell things off.
25 gold pieces worth of silver is what it is.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, yeah. So yeah,
got
25
it.
pieces.
So let me so next session. Let me just go ahead and set agenda here because we're pretty much done for the evening. But I just want to make sure that we have it. So first order of business is sorting out treasure.
Yep.
And how much gold and stuff you guys have.
Yeah.
Because we need that to pay for.
Yes.
Yeah.
And anything you guys want to do. Second is dealing with contamination. And then anything else before this day in game ends.
So
Torin, I got that. That's a whole separate thing. But yeah.
There might be a meeting with the hooded lanterns in regards to the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah,
And I also have one more in town, but that will be the next day, not tonight.
Okay, so you guys going to do that before this day ends. Is there anything else before this current day in game ends that you guys want to try to address?
I have a quick question as downtime's concerned, real quick. What if the party decides to utilize one or two of the downtime days to go, let's say that lake that had the creature in it with all the delirium?
Okay, that is actively going into an encounter. I would say that would not qualify.
So our downtime
is
Drakkenheim.
Yeah. Now, if the whole party agrees that after the current day, the next day, you come together and you're like, fuck it, we're going to go to that crater and get that stuff, then we exit outside of downtime and we go into exploring Drakkenheim again. So, yeah.
What if we go into Drakkenheim, but we're not going looking for an encounter?
If you go into Drakkenheim, it's unfortunately that would cancel out downtime.
Yeah, in Pokemon
it's just
terms,
too dangerous.
we're going into the grass either way. We can't control the random battle encounters.
So we couldn't do downtime stuff with regards to Buckle Down Row, for example, or Shepherd's
I would
Gate.
say no. Unfortunately, it will require probably an encounter. Maybe it's just too dangerous for it to be downtime.
Yeah. Related to maybe, but not going to the actual.
So if you guys want to end downtime early and go do that stuff, that's perfectly fine. But it'll be a group decision on that. And but yeah. But right now
we have access to our places outside of Drakkenheim, like Hendrick's Farm or Emberwood Village.
Yeah. That is true, yeah. But if you're going to go to Drakkenheim, we're done with downtime days.
That becomes an active thing.
Yeah. Yeah, Emberwood, sending messages, talking with different NPCs here, things like that. You guys have met several NPCs. I'm going to do my best to update our NPCs because we have Drakkenforce I need to go ahead and put on here. You guys have met Sebastian Crow, kind of in passing.
True.
There is still I hear you. The family tree. I hear you, Alice. That, like I said, requires one downtime day to go ahead and complete.
Yeah, I was just letting you.
Yes.
I just knew that was off the top of my head. I'll have more ideas for downtime days.
Yeah. I haven't forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we've got researching the logbooks and the comparative theology on the religious texts we have.
Yes.
Yes.
So anything that comes up that's outside of the normal realms of downtime days, I will call it on the spot. If you guys are doing something outside of what we already have going on, I'd be like, maybe it's 1, 2, 3 downtime days. But just try to organize this next 20 days how you see fit. Now, as a party, you guys may not want to spend the whole time doing downtime days because I will tell you this much. I do have a chart here. However long you guys decide to do downtime days, other shit is happening. So, if you take the full 20 days, we got
other
things are happening around you.
I think we're taking at least 6 to make sure our buddies can get that contamination spell done.
So, so that's the thing. Is however you have a maximum of 20. If you want to take less, that is fine. But that's how we're gonna do down to as far as
think about what
one
you
more
want
thing.
and how long you need. Yeah.
As far as fixing up you guys' place, I'm waiting for the new DMG to come out because they have
No,
Bastion
Bastion rules?
rules.
You want to look at Bastion? Yeah.
I want to see what they got and see what we can use in there.
That would be
Yeah.
interesting to check out. Yeah.
I have heard it's similar to the 1D&D playtest stuff, but it only there aren't Bastion points anymore. That's the big change. So it's a good idea to wait. But so it costs gold now instead of just random points. Things have monetary costs.
So yeah, I wouldn't book downtime days to deal with you guys' environment yet until that book comes out and I'm able to go ahead and see what's available and how it works.
Right.
And then once that comes out,
that's a good shout though.
Yeah, then maybe we can do a retcon or whatever to figure out how we would do on Bastion rules. But I want to see what they got for 2024.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, the entire thing with the Bastion system was like it unlocks at 5th level, so we'd only have the 5th level options available anyway. So
Okay.
Which I think was in the 1D&D playtest.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Okay.
real quick,
And those,
Brent,
if I can tell, those levels are the same.
just for the downtime, would it make it easier for you if we did like a thread on what we're trying to achieve, or do you want us to still do it separately in DMs?
Yeah, make a thread on what you got. Let me think about that real quick.
So, you want to make a thread under the D&D downtime, so I can do like 10th of springtime downtime activities?
Yeah, that's fine. Under the DOT downtime, not the threads that are under it, but under here. Yeah, let me just ping.
Yeah,
right
that's
here.
what I'm saying.
Yeah. In here, if it's something that you don't mind the rest of the party knowing, yes. Yeah, let's go ahead and develop it there. But if it's something that you want to do in private, I would, put it in the channel that we have for your character. And
then we do it under a thread, so that way it doesn't clog up your...
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that way if we want to chat while we're outside.
Exactly. So the homework is before next session, just try to think about what you want to go ahead and do for downtime. You know, as your character, what you want to do, and then when we begin next session, if we get through sorting treasure, dealing with contamination, and meeting with the hooded lanterns, if we get through with that next session, then together we can come and talk about as a group what we want to do with downtime, as in like how long as a group we're going to take for downtime. Are we going to take 10, 5, 15, the whole 20 days? And that would help, I guess, assess what you want to do with your character in that. If somebody is going to, what do I have here? Carouse, right? Yeah, if you're going to do some carousing, that'll be fun. Let me know.
Is that what is that?
There's a thread for carousing, excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Look under that thread. It says carousing. If you want to do that, go for it.
That's what I think it is. That it might be, but I do.
Does that count as Because I don't know how to phrase this downtime, but like when we go talk to the Hooded Lanterns, I was curious about asking Ansem about the Rat King and if they're giving the Hooded Lanterns trouble and trying to suss out a mission there for the party.
That's fine, long as you don't engage in said mission. Like I'm gonna.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to leave. Fine. Not but I don't know if how much downtime that would take.
Does he like you enough to talk to you about that?
Well, when I show him Korgoth's head, I'm gonna be like, "Look what I killed! I've found a new target. Let me know if you want him dead too." That's my plan. But I've got 8 charisma.
Also, note when you go to the DoD downtime, there's a rules section, right? If I have a screenshot of stuff here where you do have to pay lifestyle expenses, right? Mm-hmm. There's a flat amount of 2 silver, per day. So, look into the downtime stuff. Like if something costs, 10 days to do, you still have to pay the 2 silver per day. So that'll be 20 silver, right?
Is that doubled because we're in Drakkenheim?
No.
Okay.
No.
Good. So if we take all 20, then it'd be 4 gold for everybody.
Yes. You guys did the smart move, and got your own separate place instead of a place inside of Drakkenheim. So that minimized your costs. Now, note, some downtime activities allow you to bypass these lifestyle costs. So if you decide to do that, just note that and let me know. Yeah. So yeah, just look at what I posted. Look in obviously the rules, and we're going to be doing downtime days here. I feel like few campaigns do downtime days, so I want to give an opportunity in this campaign to do it because I think that there could be some interesting things that happen from them. Like for instance, performing sacred rites. If you spend 10 downtime days performing sacred rites, you gain inspiration at the start of each day for the next 2d6 days. That's crazy.
Dang.
Ugh.
What channels is in?
That's a lot of days to not have guaranteed.
True.
Ugh.
It's under a downtime, and then there's a thread that is performing sacred rites. And if you click the image there, if you're a cleric, I mean, imagine you get 12 days where every single day you got an inspiration you can use.
Yes.
That's wild.
You're trying to have the best time you can have at Vegas. Either goes well or goes horribly. Oh wait, no, that's carousing. Sorry.
Brent, for training,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm cool with yes or no because it only says languages and sets of tools.
Mm-hmm.
Can Loey teach people how to use firearms with his downtime?
Let me get back to you on that. I don't want to tell you something now without thinking about it.
Sure thing. That'd be one thing.
Make a note. Yeah. Okay. TT for weapons training.
Would a roaming during those downtime days count as a combat?
No. I would say that no. I would say that if you're going to do a roaming with a PC, one of the player characters, then maybe. But if an NPC like Yanis, for instance, we're not going to go that deep. It'll more be a montage. I don't want to dedicate that much time to just NPCs doing this thing. So I think that NPCs, no. But PCs, yes. Yes.
Okay. I was thinking of Kala and Tina with what they want to do, so...
Oh, that is true. You know what, though? You booked time for me to do that.
Think about it. I don't need an answer now.
Let me think. Let me make a note. Let me make a note for that.
Already.
Yes.
Yeah, you put in notes.
Oh, oops! Did I put it in the wrong place? Oh,
notes work.
Yeah, let me think about where that. My intuition is to say that requires one downtime day. Like you guys are, that's what you're doing. You're preparing the ritual. You're gonna go through it. So I that's my intuition. But let me get back to you on that, Ron.
Okay.
And I hope by next session we can do the thing with Alice's, and then probably the session after that we're gonna do this roaming with Kalina and Tinu. So,
yes.
Alice is what?
A flashback for your character, because we have not done you yet. So far it's you and Tinu. I don't think we've done something exclusive for. So,
I'm okay. I don't need to be traumatized.
I'm
already traumatized enough.
I like to make you cry, Koo.
I know you do. Oh my god.
No, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. So.
All right. Cool.
Thank you. Yeah, but if you have something personal you want other PCs to know about, send it to me. And then next session, we'll begin with the 3 items we talked about: sorting treasure, dealing with contamination, meeting with the Hooded Lanterns. Then after that, we're going to go into downtime. So if you don't got time, I understand. But if you do got time, just try to think of what you want your character to do for downtime.
Can we earmark time for when... I know we want to use the new Bastion rules. Can we earmark time during this downtime for that? And then for the retcon, like, could I say, oh, I don't have something better. I want to spend these days doing that. And then we can just fix it later once the rules come out.
Yeah.
Just that way it's on the books.
Sure. That's fine.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
All
I
right.
sent mine to you already.
I saw. So okay, but that's it.
Oh,
That's it.
actually, one
Yes.
thing.
Oh,
I think I
I'm
should-
sorry. Also, we're gonna. I know Torin. Yeah, I'm sorry. Also on our list for the beginning of next session is dealing with Torin and
Oh, yeah,
Martha and Martin. So.
Oh, that wasn't what I was gonna ask.
I know. But,
I remember the heraldry I saw. Should I roll for that and get that over with?
Yeah,
real quick before we end?
Go ahead and roll for that. Yeah.
Alice
So-
would have paid attention too. I didn't want to.
Sure.
So that would be
Sorry.
history or.
Roll me. Yes, a history, definitely, 100%.
Okay, might have to leave.
Yeah, 8.
All right. Well, thank
14.
you, Kalina. See ya. 14.
Good night.
Bye, Karen.
Good night. Yeah, we're about done.
Good night.
8. Only thing you're able to gather with an 8, and I would say even a 14. I was looking for a 15. Is that it looks to be something from the Civil War, Westamar. That's it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Excellent. But that's it. We're done.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna. Yeah. See you later, stream. I'm out of here.
Yep.